They are in the red uniforms. Well, to the right on your screen.
On the right on the screen, yeah.
To our left as we watch. And then you got the, well, not all of the Seminarians are out there. There's only 5 of them out there shooting hoops right now. The rest of them are off to the side waiting to come on in. I don't know if that means that's the starters shooting or what's going on over there. And there's a lot of excitement. There's pizza, there's popcorn, drinks.
And lots of heads of priests.
And lots of fat heads.
Yeah, fat heads.
Yes.
And posters.
So if you're watching, so the priests are in the red. They have their shooting jerseys on right now. They're all numbered 30 because of Father Ryan Styways, who passed away. Was that a couple of years ago? Where he played a couple of years and he played really well. And tragically he died. After a long battle with cancer. And what's been great about this is that they have now honored him with the MVP trophy. They named it in his honor. The priests are wearing jerseys. His jersey, it's a practice jersey with his number. And right now all the priests are shooting. They're in red. On the front it says Martyrs. And on the other side is the Seminarians, and they're wearing black. Wyatt, I don't think they were able to see this on the live feed, but how did the Seminarians come in? Did you remember that?
I remember when they were coming in on the wearing their cloaks.
Yeah, with their cassocks on.
Yes, and they were
walking.
They were very reverent. A little bit of a tongue-in-cheek layup practice for the Seminarians, but they were warming up earlier too. They have the advantage, I think, with height. A few of them that are pretty tall.
Yes, and Patrick, I've noticed, a lot of different strategies that I've already noticed during the pre-games, right? I mean, you have the Seminarians coming in their cassocks and, being very reverent. Now the priests have been going all out, practicing for the game.
They've worked up a sweat, I think, whereas the Seminarians seem a little more relaxed. So maybe for a good reason. I don't know.
Again, different strategies. I don't know. We'll find out. Can somebody check for me? What is the winning streak that we have right now going on?
Well, we have a 3-game winning streak for the Seminarians, correct?
Wow. Yeah, I think you're right.
They did, yes. And so the Seminarians are up in this series 3-2.
3-2.
Now, as I had kind of observed, Wyatt, is that when the priests won, they won on this court.
They did, yes. They won the first 2 games of this competition.
And now we're back.
Yes, back, and then we're back at Strake.
So
that's some might call that a home court advantage because they won it here on the gym floor.
I want to call that a home court advantage. So guys, we still got a few minutes before tip-off. I need you to start thinking about your predictions for the game tonight. Give me who's going to win and by how many, and also let's predict who the MVP will be. So, let's just throw out some names. Luke Prohoda won it last year, but who are you guys looking at right now that could be potential MVPs?
Well, that's a tough question, but I am going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to predict the Priests to win this game.
Wow.
To end the 3-game skid.
Wow.
I think it's going to be close. You want to score too?
All right, say, within 5, over 5, 10.
In terms of the spread?
Yes.
The point spread. I think it's going to be, something like 5.
Okay.
I'll say 5.
Okay.
Just 5. Let's say 5.
Priest by 5.
We'll say it one more time. 5.
I got you
and
down.
My prediction for I just have a feeling, I don't know why,
Let people know that some of us have graduated from high school 20 years ago.
Yeah. So,
don't ask how long it's been for me.
Probably a little bit longer, huh, Patrick?
A little bit longer for me too, Patrick.
Yeah, quite a bit.
So, team, we get to choose the MVP. So, Patrick and myself, we're going to try to keep all the stats that we can.
Yep.
That we can, and
best we can,
and we get to choose the MVP for this game, and the MVP trophy is sitting next to Patrick. Patrick is in charge.
Well, I had to put it underneath the table because there's a lot of traffic around here. I don't want to see a gold ball rolling around on the floor.
Exactly.
I see Bishop Italo here. He must be in charge of the opening prayer.
All right. There's no opening coin toss.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think they do that for basketball.
Yeah,
No.
wrong sport. Wrong sport. But yeah, Bishop is here, and a lot of priests are here, a lot of families. You know what? I love seeing the kids here. Love seeing the kids here. So great job, Houston Vocations, and I know they're planting seeds. They're planting seeds for the future.
It's always great to see families come out to events like this. They're hosted by the Archdiocese, and of course they come out from all over the greater Houston area, and they come, of course, to support and see their priests. So we've been hearing already a few cheers for individual priests in their parishes.
Yeah, it looks good. It's looked good. As you can see on your camera, on your live stream, the priests are at their bench getting final instructions. Final instructions from Bishop.
I think the seminary.
He's in the huddle.
He's saying, guys, it's time to break this losing streak.
Exactly.
We're going to be welcoming the radio audience on in about 3 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get ready for that. But now I see Bishop now moving over to the seminarians. So
I think he gave the priests a blessing, and I'm not sure what he's going to do with the seminarians. The seminarians are lined up as if they're going to sing a song or something.
They are
Do you think they're going
choir
to do
formation.
I think they did that
something?
last year,
Looked
right?
like they
Or
were
2 years
I don't
ago.
remember now, but they
I don't know, but
have
they are
that-
smiley. Whatever Bishop Italo del Oro is telling them, they seem in good spirits, the seminarians do.
I think he's telling them to take it easy.
I think that's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. Hey, those guys over there are huffing and puffing. Could you take it easy here?
So the PA announcer now is on and getting ready to do his thing and get the crowd going. So the PA announcer tonight is the head basketball coach for Strake Jesuit, Dominique Amarosa. Now,
Okay, you've got 60 seconds until radio.
all right, Father McNeely's on the mic now.
Okay, so hold on, and once when I'll point at you when it's time to go. Welcome the radio audience.
Very excited for tonight's game. We've got a lot of family rivalry going on tonight. Brothers and sisters, just a few rules. Please asking people to stay off the floor during the game, especially back there, unless you're walking out or something like that.
David, you're on number 3 here.
Testing.
Is that
yes.
you?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
I'll let you listen to the cue.
Okay.
I want to just thank all the players, all the staff of the Office of Vocations, all the people who put this together.
Whoa, my daughters.
Back work that has to happen. All the volunteers from the University of Houston, the people who are running the live stream. Everybody, thank you. And thank you to our fans for coming out. We want to not only give you a great game tonight, but we want to give you a better look at your priests tonight and your seminarians.
And now you're listening live. You are listening live to the Priest Seminarians basketball game here at the competition gym at Strake Jesuit College Preparatory School. My name is David Magianis with the Guadalupe Radio Network. You're listening on AM 1430 KSHJ, and we are live. We are live here for this epic battle between the priest and the seminarians. And we are getting ready to do the prayer before the game. And again, my name is David Magianis. I am the business manager for the Guadalupe Radio Network, and I have a team here that I will introduce to you here in a second. And we want to welcome you. We want to welcome you. We want to. We hope that you enjoy this live broadcast of the game, and we hope that you enjoy and be a part. Be able to listen in and help support Houston Vocations by listening to this game and listening to us do the play-by-play, color commentary of all our priests, our seminarians that are playing tonight. Again, we are at the competition gym at Strake Jesuit College Preparatory School, and tonight is the game between the priest and the seminarians, and it's the sixth annual game, and now we're going to pray.
O God, whom we have learned to call our Father, the author of all life,
Bishop Bitolo is
we
praying
thank you
right
for
now.
bringing us together this evening
And
in
he's
a spirit of joy to celebrate the exuberance of
And we,
life, very visible in the young
praying about
seminarians
celebrating
and
life,
perhaps
and this is what we want to do
in
tonight.
more
We are
mature
wanting
ways.
to celebrate this game.
We are mindful of the people of your flock who at this time struggle to be alive and suffer in their
We have a
lives.
packed house here at the competition gym here at the Strake Jesuit College Preparatory School,
Due to incidents,
and
violence,
people are still coming in and filling the gym. It's going to be a packed house tonight. So we thank you for listening. We thank you for
to foster
enjoying this live broadcast of this epic battle between the priest and the seminarians, and it'll be starting here in a few minutes. We will get through this prayer and from Bishop Idolo, and then we will go through the national anthem and the introductions of all the players. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and in the hour of our death. Amen.
May you, beautiful and wonderful seminarians and priests, you particularly tonight receive the blessing of Almighty God, the
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. So now let me introduce the rest of the team that will be part of this broadcast. On my left, I have Wyatt Goolsby, who's now the new executive director for AM 1430 KSHJ. So Wyatt, welcome, and thank you for joining us.
Absolutely great to be with you. Now we're going to our national anthem.
And we can also say this along on the radio as well. And we have the seminarians doing the national anthem.
That was an exciting moment there. We had about 15 seminarians who were singing our national anthem. So very exciting time.
That is awesome.
And like you were mentioning, David, this is an absolute, almost nearly a packed house here. People
I
are
know.
Still, like you said, people are still trickling in to their seats, but people are excited to get this game going between the priests and the seminarians.
They're all anxious. I know they are, and I see them with their popcorn and drinks and finding some seats. And let me introduce our third member of the broadcast team, Patrick Hennick, play-by-play announcer. And Patrick, welcome, and thank you again for helping us out.
Yeah, it's great to be here, and if I get a little distracted, I just saw a guy walk in front of us with 4 pieces of pizza, and he kept on walking. I thought it was going to be for us, but he kept going.
He kept going.
I have seen some guys here eating the full box of pizza. They're just sitting there with themselves.
So now they're doing the introductions of the seminarians, and they're doing all the introductions in probably the last 5 seminarians introduced will be the starting 5. And so Wyatt, first impressions of before we start, first impressions of the build-up right now.
Yeah, absolutely. We had both the priests and the seminarians have been warming up here for the last couple of hours as we were setting up all of our broadcast equipment here in the Strake Jesuit competition gym. Both of them very active. Both of them seem to be ready to go.
They look ready to go. I know the priest, they practiced a little bit more than the seminarians, as Patrick had mentioned. I think there's some strategies with that. Patrick, what are you thinking?
Well, they got to have some kind of strategy because, one of the big strategies is put the ball in the basket. That's a good one.
That's a good one, yes.
But I just think that they're going to be a little bit ready this year. I think they might have been a little embarrassed from last year with the low scoring, and I think we're going to see a different priest team tonight.
And
we'll see.
And just to recap, you are predicting a priest victory tonight.
I'm the only one of the 3 here who is predicting the priest victory.
I'm with you, but my heart says the priest, but my brain is saying no, seminarians.
I know. I get it.
Why? What are you thinking? What's your prediction?
I think you and I, David, are on board with the seminarians. Like you said before, we love our priests, and certainly this crowd is going crazy for the priests that they know from their own parishes. But you have to remember the seminarians, they won the last 3 games of this competition in a row. The total record here is the seminarians 3 games, the priests 2 games.
There's the ovation for the priests.
There you go. Like we were saying before, people are getting excited. People come from all over the Archdiocese of Galveston-Houston to cheer on the priests that they know from their parishes. And it's well represented here tonight.
Yeah, we'll as the game starts and progresses, we'll be sure to mention all the names of the players tonight. Make sure that everybody is announced. Make sure that we have some tidbits of information. Wyatt, I think you're going to be providing some of that commentary of where they're at, favorite cereal, all that kind of stuff.
all the fun facts.
All the fun facts. Our listening audience, they have their favorite priest, and we want to make sure that we acknowledge, and if their priest is playing tonight, we want to give them a shout out, and be nice to hear that they score a layup, score 2 points, a 3-pointer, right? Wyatt?
Well, that's the real trick. I mean, it goes back to what Patrick was saying before. They've got to put it in the basket. Last year, the priests came out very excited, as they are right now, as they're introducing Father Victor Perez over there as he runs by. But, the trick is just the shots did not fall last year. They shot a bunch, and a bunch of them were bricks. So that's the trick. We'll have to see if they actually fall. Now, it wasn't that they weren't working hard. Everybody was out there working.
They were working. And Patrick, you picked the priest to win, but are there any new players that kind of led you to that decision?
We were trying to determine that, and I don't think we were able to do that, were we?
I think it's the same team as last year. So.
Well,
we'll see. We'll see, right? Maybe
I'm just chalking it up for a bad night last year.
last time.
We'll see.
And just
Dolce is going to have a big game right here.
TJ.
Maybe I should have
TJ,
put him on my MVP list.
Well, you still have a few minutes to make a final change.
Maybe co-MVP.
Oh, we could do that. Father Preston, Father
David
TJ. Everybody's favorite priest, Father David Michael Moses. I'm anxious to hear how Patrick's going to announce his name tonight.
Well, do I want to announce all 3 or just Moses? There goes Moses.
I remember I talked to Father David Michael before, and I said, it's unfair. You can't just pick all the best saint names. David Michael, you can't just pick all the best names?
Well, his parents, right?
His parents, that's true.
I mean, his parents.
They want to give him
They wanted to make sure. Father Preston getting a loud ovation there. And I see.
But I do wonder, David, I wonder if you and Patrick are right, because we were talking earlier about the potential of Father Joseph White having a big game as well.
Oh, he's got a big cheering crowd behind us.
Maybe was he on the team last year?
Yes.
He was, okay.
Yeah, Father Joseph White getting a big cheer from the crowd.
Winking to the crowd. I like that. So he's my MVP pick, guys.
And who knows, he might have a big game. Like I said, if their shots fall early, we won't have a situation where they score only 22 points.
I hope
If
not.
I remember right, they got off to a pretty good start last year. I think they had 9 points or something in the first quarter.
Right, right.
And then they didn't do much the rest of the way. So I think it is a 4-quarter game, right?
10 minutes,
We
yes.
were thinking 2 halves, but I think it's 4 quarters. And now I'm remembering now from last year and years past as they shake hands before the game here.
Yeah, so as Patrick gets his notes ready and his pencil readied and sharpened, we are about to tip off.
It's Prehota and Joseph White.
Joseph White.
Not necessarily the tallest guy, but,
No, but let's
maybe
see.
Father White can get up here and get a jump.
He's going to get some hops here. And he got the tip. Joseph White got the tip, and it was stolen right away from him by
Brian
McNaughton.
McNaughton.
And now here's Henry McNaughton, and left elbow jumper, no good. Rebound down to Prehota, and he's got the first bucket of the night. Who picked Prehota?
I think that was me.
Yeah.
He is
He's off to a
6'6".
good start. Here's a shot attempt, no good. Looked like I could have been a charge call, but no call. Ball goes out of bounds off the Seminarians, and the Priests
I missed
have the
who.
ball.
I missed who took the shot.
I believe it was White.
White.
Here's Father Preston.
Preston.
Thought about a 3 and then penetrated and lost the ball out of bounds. That reminds me of last year. I hate to say. But
That did happen a few times.
Yeah.
Patrick.
Father Preston now a little token pressure in the backcourt. McNaughton has the ball for the Seminarians, who lead 2-0. Henry, right side, all the way to the basket, and he's going to, wow, there's a charge there, it looked like, but no
Attempted
call.
charge. Yeah.
As White went down, but no call. They just sent the ball out of bounds to the Seminarians underneath their own basket. It's Henry inbounding it to Vo. Now there's a foul. Is that Vo going to the basket there?
I want to say number
and
33. Number 33.
Number 23, Bo.
Vo with the ball. Who was the foul on? Was it on 33?
Looked like it would have been
Murphy?
on.
Father Robert Murphy, I think.
2 shots coming for Vo. I like this guy's name. A-N and then V-O.
To the point.
His free throw is good. I want to say nothing but net on that free throw. Smooth. 3-0 Seminarians. My prediction's looking bad right now. Second free throw. No good. Father Dolce with the rebound. Up the court they come. Moses. Here's White. Swinging around to Father Preston. And a nice looking play in there developing, but Father Murphy had it
That was a nice
deflected
move.
away.
Nice move.
Here come the Seminarians. 3-0. First quarter from Strake Jesuit. Oh, they're going to let him open. He thought about the 3. Now Vo penetrating. No good on the shot. Rebound fought for. And finally comes out to Father Preston. He penetrates. Down low they go to Murphy, and there's a foul as Father Michael David Moses made a nice pass.
Both the priests and the Seminarians have come out very physical in this game, very
Yes.
aggressive, taking it to the rim.
There's no doubt that the competition or the competitiveness is definitely out there for both teams. Every year I've seen this. Here's Father Preston from 3, misses. Murphy has it, passes it back out to White. Father Joseph White settles it down, and he's got a few instructions for the team. Here comes the pass over to Father Preston. Father Dolce has it now. Left baseline, cross court, Father White. Now Michael David Moses has it. Tips it away, and now what are you going to double dribble, I think. Yeah, I think he grabbed it, started dribbling again. It's about at least the second turnover of the night for the Priests.
Got a little excited. He's trying to settle in.
Yeah,
Father
yeah.
David Michael Moses
That's
is.
okay.
Came
That's
into the
okay,
game.
right? That's okay.
Played 2 minutes, and it's 3-0 Seminarians as the Priests start this game a bit like they ended the last game offensively. Let's see if they get a hot streak going here. McNaughton tried to make a pass down low. Was taken away by Father White. He takes it down to the left side. Cut off there nicely. Now he's at the left elbow. Good pass to Father Preston. Oh, he missed the lay-in.
Oh, almost perfect play.
It was a
there
really
on the
nice pass, yes. And here come the Seminarians again. It's Wesley Henry. McNaughton. Way out there by center court, and he's instructing his team now. Right-hand dribble, now to the right side. There's Henry, three-pointer. It's off the rim. Fight for the rebound. Vo has it. Up to the basket he goes, and he's fouled by Father Murphy. I believe that might be his second foul
It
of the
might be
game.
his second foul, yes. Wow, that was an aggressive move right there.
Credit to the Seminarians. They're coming out aggressive, and they're trying to get everyone involved.
Well, it's a great rebound by Vo, and then he went right back up with it smartly and got himself to the free throw line. He made 1 of 2 the last time, and here's his first attempt on this time to the line. He makes that. It's 4-0. 7:10 to play first quarter. And so far, it's a shutout. I hope it doesn't stay that way.
All right. Come on, Priest. Come on, Priest.
Here's the second free throw. Barely drew iron. And Father Preston has it. Cross court. McNaughton with a good job of back checking. That would be a back check in hockey. And he intercepted the pass. Here's Vo. Prahota, right side. He's going to pop it from about 12 feet out. No good. Rebound out to Father Dolce. Father Preston. Moses has it. White swinging around to Henry. Chad Henry is out there now. Or Christopher Meyer, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Father
Christopher
Meyer's
Meyer.
in the game, yeah.
I misspoke there. Sorry about that. It's just a matter of time. Dolce! TJ Dolce!
Father TJ
Puts-
with the three.
Father
Puts the-
TJ getting
Nice
the crowd
shot.
excited.
Puts the Priests on the board, and it's 4-3, just like that. There will be no shutout tonight.
No shutout.
Here's Henry for the Seminarians. Snodgrass is in the game for the Seminarians also. Here's a dribbling exhibition by Wesley Henry, and he had the ball go out of bounds, tipped away from
Good
him
defense.
by Father Meyer, I believe, tipped it away out of bounds, and now we have a substitution for Father Preston. Checking in the game is, let's see, that's Chad Henry. Father Henry enters the game. Here's McNaughton. Drive to the basket. Layup is good.
Wow, nice
That's
move.
a great move by Wesley Henry.
Wesley Henry, number 10.
Here come the Priests back down, and Father Moses puts one home. And it's 6-5. As the scoring picks up a little bit here midway through the first quarter. Nice pass by Henry down to Vo. He's on the baseline. He got caught down there in Atlanta Giants. And it's a tie-up situation. It's going to be the Priest ball. And a whistle. Let's see what we got here. Maybe a substitution.
Let me jump in real quick. You're listening to AM 1430 KSHJ Houston, part of the Guadalupe Radio Network. I hope you're enjoying this broadcast. Battle between the Priest and the Seminarians.
Well, they thought it was going to be the Priest ball, but the Priests actually won the tip. And if you remember, the Seminarians stole it right away. Yeah, but it was the Priests had won the tip. So the alternate possession goes to the Seminarians.
Yes.
Priest doing a good job here of being close to the basket.
And the inbound pass is being stolen away by Father White. Nice pass down low, almost in for Henry. Meyer with the rebound, no good on his shot from about 10 feet out, and the Seminarians have the ball again. It's Wesley Henry, number 10 for the Seminarians. McNaughton, I would call him the point guard.
Yes.
He's directing traffic out there at the midcourt area. He gets
Nice
a pick,
read.
and the ball is tipped away off of his body, and a nice play by, I believe that was
Father Chad.
Father Henry, yeah. Tipped it away, and it went off the body of McNaughton.
Seeing some good defense tonight.
Here's Father Joseph White, right side to Meyer. And Moses has it. Henry, he pops from about 15 out. It's good. Father Chad Henry, his
Great
first
job.
bucket of the night. And now the Priest lead 7-6.
Lefty made the shot.
Yeah, he has a pretty good shot. If I remember, he's made some shots over the years.
Yes.
And this is
now
definitely
the
energizing the crowd. You're
Yes.
hearing them behind us. They're now starting to get going. Now the Priests have taken the lead by one.
Shot attempt is no good from Snodgrass. Priests have it. White to the basket. He lays it in. What do we got?
They
Oh,
call
my
charging.
goodness. An offensive foul. And it's going to take away that basket, I believe. tough play. Good defense. And do I hear a few boos in the crowd?
Yeah, the referee's he's smiling. He is smiling. He knows where he's at.
Yeah, he does.
He knows where he's at.
7-6. The Priests on top here. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter from Strake Jesuit. Henry has it.
Playing man-to-man defense.
Henry's being guarded loosely by Father Moses. McNaughton, little give and go. Nice play. Nice pass from Vo to McNaughton.
Wow.
Wow, that's
good,
classic fundamental basketball
Good
there.
communication between teammates on the Seminarians.
Absolutely.
Give and go.
8-7 now the Seminarians. They have a 2-3 zone going.
All right, that's what I wanted
Father
to see.
White. Now here's Henry. Back to White. Henry has it. And what do we have, a travel?
He traveled.
That was a little bit,
He took a step before the dribble.
Yeah,
I was a little
shuffle.
bit,
A little bit of a shuffle.
screened out on that play. I didn't see that.
Hey,
And-
do we know if they get extra timeouts in this game?
I don't remember.
I'm just checking, just asking.
Father Nicholas
Asking
Ramirez
for a friend.
checks in. And Seminarians with a 1-point lead with the ball. Looked like it was going to be a step back three, but he stopped. And now the ball is stolen away and stolen back. Snodgrass has it for the Seminarians. McNaughton. He penetrates to the right side. He's cut off. Now left-hand dribble, right elbow. Nice pass to Snodgrass, who couldn't quite maintain possession. And it was stolen away by Father White, and he calls a timeout. So we have a timeout with 3:01 to play here in the first quarter. Seminarians 8, Priests 7.
3 minutes left, as Patrick said. Yes, so you are listening to AM 1430 KSHJ Houston, part of the Guadalupe Radio Network. So Wyatt, a lot of movement up and down the court.
Absolutely, from both sides. We've talked about them being aggressive. We knew they would. But this has been an exciting competition so far. The crowd is back in it, and we'll see what happens next with the Priests.
Yeah, we got to, make sure our referee's going to be okay tonight. Making that call on that charge. Woo, that was a tough call to make, but he did it.
It was tough because the basket went in and looked like a good play, but there certainly was contact on that play.
It could have gone either way, but it's okay.
Priests have the ball here, and they're down by 1. And Father Christopher Meyer will inbound it to Father Joseph White. And here they come against that 2-3 defense again. Father Chad Henry's in the game. There's Father Nicholas Ramirez for 3. He knocks it home.
He wants the crowd to get up.
Yep.
Yes.
Father Nicholas Ramirez. I know he's hit some shots over the years too, so you got to pay attention to him. The biggest lead of the night for the Priests now. They have a 2-point lead. The Seminarians' largest lead, I believe, was 4 at 4-0. Here's a long pass. Nice catch by Ariana. And now there's a foul.
Father Christopher Meyer wincing there as he fouled the.
I think he's going to use all 5 fouls that he's allotted, so
Probably.
no problem on that.
And now the Seminarians will inbound the ball. It's Seminarian Wesley Henry. Nice pass to Snodgrass, who lays it up and puts it in. I think it hit every part of the rim before it went in. But it did go in, and it counts for points. Here's a shot attempt from Christopher Meyer. He's fouled on a 3-point shot attempt as Seminarian Ariana looked like he got a little elbow on the
Just a little.
the
Just a little.
block attempt. So Father
Christopher
Meyer will go to the line for 3 free throws.
Father Christopher Meyer, of course, is 6'2", 200 pounds, out of parochial vicar out of St. Faustina's.
Okay, nice.
His first free throw attempt is wide left. I hate to say it that way, but it was left.
And he's shaking the hands of
He's
the
still shaking
Seminarians.
everybody's hands. Everybody's still trying to encourage.
They're encouraging him. His first free throw.
I'm
First
not
free,
sure about that.
First one out of 3 did not go. Here's the second one. It's off the rim and out. And he's got one more chance here. He even got a tap from one of the Seminarians there.
I know.
Seminarian Brian McNaughton.
You usually don't see that in a
Not in
basketball
competition.
game.
Well, I think Bishop Italo's prayers were answered about the good sportsmanship kind of thing. And
Yes, of course. Yes.
so Brian McNaughton is showing that out there right there. Here's the free throw attempt off the front rim. He misses 3, and Father Christopher Meyer doesn't want that on his
Not on his
scorebook.
resume.
Yeah, but maybe he'll get another chance later. Here's Henry for the Seminarians. McNaughton as Prahota posts up down low, and Nicholas Ramirez is trying to deal with that. Nice pass down to Prahota. He missed the shot. Might have got fouled, but no call. Father White going with a full head of steam up the floor, and he's cut off by Henry. Dish now to Ramirez. Meyer from three-point land. Swinging around to Nicholas Ramirez. Now Moses has his shot blocked by
Fantastic
Snodgrass.
ball movement, but did not.
Yep.
I don't know
not
about
result in
that.
any score.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, here's a penetration down the floor and a blocking foul called on Father Joseph White. Did not quite have position, and looks like Seminarian Wesley Henry will go to the free throw line for 2. He has 2 points in the ball game so far. He's looking for his 3rd and 4th.
I was watching Seminarian Luke Prahota down low on the post. He takes up a lot of real estate.
He
takes up a lot of real estate, so hard to guard.
Here's the free throw, just a bit short on that first one. Henry will get another one.
2 subs coming in.
It's Dolce and Father Preston. Checking out is Moses and Joseph White. Father Joseph White checks out as well, who's played the whole quarter so far, I believe. Here's the second free throw from Henry. This time it's off the rim, and no good. Henry with a rebound. Christopher Meyer. I keep calling him wrong. Christopher Meyer with a rebound. Father Preston, little backward pass. Swinging around now to Dolce. Swing it to Father Preston. Being guarded by McNaughton. Here's a shot attempt. No good. That's Chad Henry, who hit one earlier, and he was a little short on that one. Still tied at 10. McNaughton cut off by Henry. Down below to Prahota. He had great position. He missed his shot. And the rebound comes down to Christopher Meyer. Chad Henry had his pass deflected, but Father Preston gets it. He's short on his shot. And a fight for the rebound, and Prahota comes out with it. Here's Henry. He's down the floor, and there's going to be a blocking foul on Father Christopher Meyer.
Father Christopher.
He's wondering about that one, because he was really just standing there. And
Christopher Meyer wide-eyed there, wondering about the call, talking to the referee, trying to figure out what's going on.
Well, nonetheless, it's an inbound play for the Seminarians underneath their own basket. Prahota has it. Left side. Goes in the middle of the lane. And he tried to pass it back to his teammate, Ariana, and it was a errant pass.
Just a mental mistake there.
Here's Chad Henry for the Priest up the floor. Left-hand dribble. Father Preston swinging around to Meyer. He still has it.
They might be holding for the last shot.
Might be. They got 20 seconds to play here in the quarter. Meyer thought about it. Then he's going to swing it to Henry, who drives, fakes the pass, goes up to the basket and lays it in. What a shot by Chad Henry, the left-hander.
The lefty.
Here's the Seminarians coming up with 5 seconds left in the quarter. It's going to be a last second shot. No good from McNaughton. And there's the buzzer. The Priests have come out after 1 quarter and lead 12-10. They've already got more than half the points they had last year.
We were making some predictions about that, weren't we?
Yes.
All right, 12-10. First period is over, and now they're going to take a little break. Wyatt, nice crowd that we have here, right?
Absolutely. We've been talking about how this crowd here at the Strake Jesuit Competition Gym holds just over 2,500 people, and it's been packed. And we've seen, even since this first quarter of play, more people kind of trickling into the gym.
It is nice to see everybody here, Catholic families, and it's really great to have an opportunity for us to be here, but also for this event to happen, and being able to promote Houston Vocations and everything that they're doing. Just trying to engage and within the community and be around and show who they are, and we see them as priests on Sundays and during the week, but Today they are basketball players.
Yes, and they're in our community. They are our parish priests, and people can come and cheer them on. And you get to see some of your seminarians, some people who will one day be at your parishes as well.
I know. It's so it's really great, and it's exciting that they do this every year. So this is our 6th annual Priests versus Seminarians basketball game. So
This crowd getting excited. You will hear them stomping behind us here on our microphones.
all right, Patrick, I see some new players out on the
Oh,
court.
boy. Yeah, McNaughton's still out there for the Seminarians. We also have Herrera and
Father Clint Wrestler and Father Victor Perez.
looks like John Clark is out there as well.
John Clark, seminarian.
And
Seminarian.
Burrow. Here's a penetration move by the priest. No good. Rebound back up and no good. The penetration was by Father David Parker Jr. He came into the ball game and said, I'm going to go score some points. And he made the attempt. He's going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws with a chance to give the priest a little larger lead. Father Victor's in the game, and Father Wrestler, Clint Wrestler, is in the game. Let's see, number 20 is
Father Augustine. I think this is his first time to play. I don't recognize his name.
Yes. I don't either. This might be his first game. The first free throw is no good.
And then I'll have Wyatt tell us about the 2 sets of brothers that are playing in this game.
Jacob Ramirez is out there too. That's one of the brother situations.
Yes.
Rebound down to Augustine. Father Augustine misses a shot. Got it back again. Shot it up there. No good. Father Victor makes the save, but then right to the Seminarians. Here's McNaughton. To the basket. Lays it up. No good, but there's a foul on the play. Nice play by Brian McNaughton, who was looking one way and went the other and took it to the basket.
He's played some basketball.
I believe he has. He's got 2 points in the game so far, and he's got a chance for a couple more here.
You know, in watching the shots being taken, they're good shots.
Yes.
For both teams.
It's been a good game. It's both teams are looking good out here, and I hope it continues to stay that way. Here's a free throw by McNaughton, and there's your remember you said he's played some basketball. You can just tell by that free throw.
The form?
The form was excellent. He put it home, and just the way he carries himself, you can tell. That one's a little short, but he got 1 out of 2. David Parker with a rebound. Still has it. Top of the key area. Gets it off to Father Wrestler. Father Victor now, wearing number 3. Ramirez swinging it back around. Back to Ramirez. Father Victor thought about a shot, and he was guarded closely, decided not to. Father Wrestler back to Father Victor, who overshot it, and a rebound attempt was made, but a foul as Father Augustine made the contact over the back.
Over the back of seminarian Marlon Burrow, right?
Burrow.
I
I think it was Burrow.
Yes.
That's what the person told me before the game anyway. Here's the Seminarians with the ball deflected, and let's see, it's taken away by Father Parker. He takes it to the basket. He is going to be called for a charge as McNaughton is there to take the charge. The shortest guy on the floor showing some courage in there.
It looked like a good call.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
far, we're seeing a lot of these kind of play where the priest will intercept the ball. They'll steal the ball, they'll throw it down court, and inevitably there will be a foul on the other end.
Yes.
They don't take advantage of it, in other words. McNaughton with his team down by 1. The Priest lead 12-11. McNaughton has it, tipped away. Now it's fought for, and he gets it to a teammate. Now it's tipped away again. Fight for it. And it's tipped again. Here's a shot attempt by the Seminarians. It's good. That is John Clark.
John Clark.
It didn't look pretty.
John Clark excited. I
But
talked
he
to him
made it.
I talked to him right before the game. He says he was excited to be able to play.
And
Awesome.
He's even more excited now after draining his first shot. Here's Ramirez for a three-point land. In and out. Tough luck for Jacob Ramirez. That thing was down halfway and came out 13-12 Seminarians. McNaughton shows a signal for the play, gets a pick. Now he's being guarded by Ramirez, and he's going to be fouled by Ramirez. It's just a matter of when they're going to call that foul because there was a lot of contact. Let's see, do we have a 1-on-1 situation or not here?
Not
There's
yet.
10 fouls total, I guess.
You're right.
Let's see.
Yes. 1-1.
McNaughton is going to go to the free throw line. That's pretty early for them to be in the bonus. 8 minutes to play in the half, and they got perhaps the double bonus. They got 2 Bs up on the board over there, which means double bonus, meaning 2 free throws each time they get fouled. If they're playing that rule, here's the free throw attempt and a whistle, and what do we got here? Are they clarifying things?
Yes. 2 shots.
2 shots coming from McNaughton here. He made 1 out of 2 his last time when he was at the line just moments ago. Trying to add to the lead for the Seminarians. They lead by 1. Here's the free throw. It rolls around and in. Shooter's touch. He'll get 1 more, 14-12. I believe the Seminarians have scored the last 4 points. And his next free throw is no good. So 1 for 2 twice for McNaughton. Totaling 2 for 4 from the line. Here's
McNaughton playing a key leadership role for the Seminarians.
Absolutely. Here's a pass over to Father Parker. Inside it goes. Father Clint got caught in the air and he dished it back out. Here's Father Augustine. Ooh, nice drive. Lays it up short. Father Clint comes up with it, and his pass ends up to Father Parker. He's going to shoot a 3. Off the back rim. No good. But he gets his own rebound. Father Augustine. He's going to shoot a 3. No good. Father Victor with a rebound.
With the rebound. Father Victor.
And he was going up for the shot, but he was fouled.
Credit to the priest for not giving up on that play. There were several rebounds there, and they kept shooting and shooting until they got the foul. Now, Father Victor at the free throw.
Father Victor will go to the line for 2 free throws.
With this big cheering section over there in the in front of us to the left.
He's wearing his number 3 jersey, and he misses the first free throw.
Father Victor Perez, the pastor of St. Joseph and St. Stephen in Houston.
How tall is Father Victor?
He is 6'1".
6'1". Yeah.
He'll get 1 more free throw. It is good.
There you go, Father Victor.
There it is.
Yes.
The first free throw made for the Priests tonight. They have 1 for 7 from the line. But they got that one. 14-13 is the score with 7:17 to play here in the first half. Here's a shot. Oh, nope, a travel as Seminarian.
Good
let's
defense.
see.
Father Victor.
Seminarian Herrera.
Number 33, Herrera.
Made a little step there before he put the ball on the floor. Here's Jacob Ramirez with the ball. Up the court he goes, and he's stopped his dribble now, swings it to Father Parker. Things have slowed down just a little bit here in the game. Parker to Father Victor for 3. It's a little long. He thought, what the heck? I'm open. Let me throw this thing up there. And a little long on the shot. McNaughton has it. Nice pass. Herrera, right side, short of the shot. Rebound comes down to Father Parker. He's up the floor. He's not stopping. He ran without the ball for a little bit there. Here's Father Clint swinging around to Father Ramirez.
Priests are trying to reset right now.
Here's a pass into Father Victor. He got tied up in the lane area, and he got it off to the right side. Father Parker to the basket, and he's long on the shot, but he picked up a foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Father David Parker has shown no tentativeness when he goes to the basket. He's ready to rock and roll when he goes to the basket.
And rock and roll is what he does.
That's right, to see if he gets one of these free throws in. Here's his free throw attempt. It's good. We have a tie score.
Yes.
Well, 14 all is our score. We have wholesale substitutions coming in as both teams get back to kind of their starting lineups here. Father Dolce is waiting to come in.
Feels almost like a brand new ball game. It's a tie game, and we've had a full substitution.
That's right. Here's the second free throw attempt. It's off to the right. No good. It did not hit rim. So they have to blow the whistle, and it'll be Seminarians' ball. But a 14-14 game with 6:15 to play here in the first half. Can't get any closer.
No. And you're listening to AM 1430 KSHJ Houston, part of the Guadalupe Radio Network.
Here come the Seminarians. Up the floor, it's Henry, Wesley Henry. Prehota, he's way out on top. Now he makes a nice pass to Vu. to Vo, and Vo, who lays it in. I'm sorry I mispronounced his name. He has 4 points on the night with a great pass from Brahota. Long shot from Nicholas Ramirez is no good.
Vo getting the rebound there. He's been under the basket, really going for those
I
rebounds.
remember him from last year. He's a good athlete.
He is.
I had forgotten about him, and then now I saw him here, and he's a good player. Here's Henry for the Seminarians, who lead by 2 with 5:40 to play here in the first half. Father Preston playing some defense. Now he's up on him. Oh, good cut to the basket by Henry. Whoa, that was a smart play by him. He was being overplayed by Father Preston, and he just took it to the basket with a good cut. Got a pass and laid it in. Nicholas Ramirez now, as the Seminarians have scored the last 4. Chad Henry to Moses, Father Preston. Chad Henry faked it, shot it, and he got fouled on it. He looked like he wanted to shoot originally, and then he got defended. Then he shot it up there again, and he got fouled. So he's going to go to the line.
He got the defender in the air to draw the foul, so that was a good move.
Father Henry has 4 points here in the ball game so far, and he's trying to add to that total.
As you look at your stat sheet, who's the leading scorer right now?
Boy,
who do you
you're
have?
putting a lot of pressure on me here.
I know. We got a little downtime right
It's
now.
Chad Henry has 4, and for the Seminarians, Wesley Henry has 4, and Vo has 4, and McNaughton has 4. So we have several guys with 4 points.
Not bad.
Henry misses his first free throw as the Priests trail by 4. Here's his second free throw. It rolls around and out, and they are unable to take advantage of that opportunity.
Neither of the free throws went, but again, this remains a competitive game.
Oh, yes.
Here's Henry, Wesley Henry. Stops his dribble way out on top. On Vo to the basket. He's fouled going in. As Father Dolce is asking for a travel call. He's not going to get it. But Anvo will go to the free throw line. He is he's got a potential to be the leading scorer here if he makes one of these free throws.
Vo is aggressive. He's not necessarily the tallest guy. He's only 5'10", 155 pounds, but he goes right in there for it.
He rolls that first one in. And now a whistle, and we have a timeout for the Priests as the Seminarians have broken it open a little bit. 19-14, the Seminarians lead. Priests want to talk about it.
I think what I would probably say is, the shooting percentage at the free throw line is what's really hurting the Priests.
Yeah.
I don't want to have you do the math right now, Patrick, but it's probably a little to a lot, right?
Well, it's 2 for 11.
2
I
for 11.
won't tell you the percentage. It's less than 20%.
You're a math teacher, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 11 free throws, 2 of them made for the Priests, and for the Seminarians, they got 12 free throws, and they're not that much better, but they've got 5 free throws made, and that's the difference in the ball game.
That is
5-point lead for the Seminarians. And they'll get one more free throw coming here. It's Anvo trying to make his second attempt here. With 4:51 to play here in the first half, it was 14-14, I believe. It was 14-14, and now it's 19-14 as the Seminarians have a little streak going here. Here's the second free throw. Good. Man, oh man. Anvo with 6 points. And it's a 6-point lead for the Seminarians. Largest lead of the game. Father Preston for 3. No good. Snodgrass with the rebound. Off to Henry to the basket. Lays it in. What a drive by Wesley Henry. He has 6 now. And are we starting to see some domination from the Seminarians here? 22-14. Priests having a hard time as there's a lot of pressure being put on by Wesley Henry. Moses to the basket. Lays it in. A little scoop shot.
Nice shot.
Whoa. David Michael Moses.
They
his
needed that
second
one.
basket. They
He
sure
a
did.
Fantastic shot by him. He had tried to do several of those earlier in the game, but this is the first one to fall for him.
He broke the 8-0 run by the Seminarians, and Vo got the ball around the free throw line, but he did a little shuffle before he dribbled, and he got called for traveling.
I think the whole crowd yelled travel.
Absolutely.
That one was obvious.
in unison with the whistle. Here's Chad Henry for the Priests. Left-hand dribble, left side now. Ramirez. Father Preston. Dolce. Chad Henry. Now they're paying a little more attention to him now as he's made a few shots. Swinging around to Father Preston. Chad Henry, left side baseline. TJ Dolce. Ramirez for three. Looked good, and it was short. Rebound came down to the Priest, though. Dolce got the rebound. Father Henry has it. Dolce for three. Go! It went in and out. My goodness, I don't know how it could have gotten any further down without going in. Here's Henry, back for the Seminarians, misses a shot, got his own rebound, missed it again, got it back again, put it up again, no good, and Father Preston has it. Priests come back. Father Henry.
Guarded by Henry.
Now Moses has it, back to Henry for the Priests. They're down by 6. Moses to the basket, takes it up, and is there going to be a charging?
Whoa,
yes, it's going to be a charging foul as Seminarian Prehota.
Wow.
Boy, you knocking that guy over, you're doing something. He's a big fella.
I felt the ground shake.
Father David Michael Moses not intimidated, though.
No, that's
Taking
right.
Right to the 6'6".
He took it right to him, and he charged into him, and he missed a shot.
Is there any chance that Henry and Henry are brothers?
Well, are you going to tell me they are? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll put Wyatt onto that. We'll see if he can figure that one out. Do a little research there.
Figure out the family tree. Henry family tree.
McNaughton back in. Vo has it back down to Prehota. Had it tipped away. Good little move.
Wow,
as
nice
he
move.
spins into the lane, he scores a basket. Nice shot.
Move.
Prehota now has 2 baskets, 4 points. Moses drives it again. Gets it off to Meyer. Chad Henry thought about a shot. Defender fell down, but he had already passed it away. Here's Ramirez. Meyer standing on 1 foot for a moment there. Good ball movement. Chad Henry short on a shot, though. Rebound comes down to Snodgrass. Down to McNaughton. Good pass to Vo, who lays
Teamwork.
it in. Wow.
Good teamwork. Seminarians.
What a beautiful pass. And all of a sudden, it's a 10-point lead.
Wow.
And my prediction is slowly fading. Here's Meyer.
We're not going to say anything.
Well, I guess I'm saying it myself. Ramirez.
We'll say it later.
We'll see if they can get a comeback going here. Meyer looks for an opening. Doesn't find it. Back to Ramirez. Moses. Father Moses. Back out to Father Preston. Swinging around to Chad Henry, who shoots up a shot. He's short. And Father Preston tips it, but I think it's going to be end off of him. Well, the closest referee looked to the guy further out for the call.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And he guessed he couldn't see it, and they call it Seminarian ball. I think it was actually a pretty good call.
Yeah, I think so.
Father Preston might have got in on that one, as McNaughton, who's had a good first half, directing traffic. Vo, the leading scorer in the game, cuts to the basket. Prehota elects not to make the pass to him and goes back to McNaughton. The point guard for the Seminarians. Henry, Wesley Henry to Snodgrass. Ball tipped away, and it's going to be a foul on Father
Ramirez.
And he's laughing.
He was smiling, so yeah.
He knows he did it.
That was a foul. That was a foul.
He was all over his body that time. 26-16 is the score with 1:10 to play here in the first half. And
shooting 2.
Snodgrass is going to shoot 2. He has 1 bucket here in the game so far.
All right, I see number 5 come in. Who's that on your stat sheet? Number 5. James Schnitzler. Is that right, Wyatt?
You got it right, David.
Game.
Schnitzler.
Yes.
That is James, though? Okay,
I got James on my board here.
Yeah, we got James.
First free throw is no good. And his second one is off the bracket, no good. Fight for the rebound, and McNaughton went in there. Well, you talk about a guy going in there among the land of the Giants there. McNaughton went in there, almost got that rebound for the Seminarians. But it went out of bounds off of the Seminarians, so the Priests have the ball with 1:08 to play here in the first half. They've only scored 4 points here in the second quarter.
Yes, only 4. Only 4.
Seminarians have scored 16. Here's a shot attempt. Good! Ramirez again.
Father Ramirez,
Nicholas Ramirez has 2 threes here in the ball game.
That may have been the prettiest shot of the night we've seen so far.
He has a nice shot. He does.
And now the Priests are looking for a good stop here. Maybe 1 more bucket to go into halftime with some momentum. Ball's deflected out to McNaughton, swinging around to Wesley Henry. He's being attacked by Father Preston. And there's a foul there, and got a little bit too aggressive there right in front of the referee. And that will be shooting free throws will be Wesley Henry. He has 6 points. He's 0 for 2 from the stripe so far. Let's see what he does here with 32 seconds to play here in the half. It's off the front rim and in.
There's not a triple bonus, is there, when they get to 15 fouls?
I tell you what, they'd be about ready to get into that. They must have at least 15 fouls.
I know, I lost track.
They stopped numbering at 10 there. Here's the second free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to Ramirez. 30 seconds to play in a half, 27-19. Seminarians lead. Meyer, Nicholas Ramirez, guarded by Henry.
Behind
the back to Father Preston. Drives, got it deflected. He kicks it back out to Henry. Now Father Preston. Meyer for 3, off the back rim. Boy, that looked good. Here's Henry the rebound. McNaughton, what a pass and what a layup. Henry's going to take it. He hoists one up from three-quarter court. It's well short. We've hit the halftime buzzer. Seminarians end with a little bit of a flourish and a 10-point lead at halftime, 29-19.
Let me write that down. Second halftime, Seminarians 29, Priest 19. So now we're coming into halftime. 10-minute half, and we got Father TJ coming.
We appreciate Father TJ coming up here to talk to us just about the game. Father TJ, how you feeling?
Well, if we'd stop fouling a little bit in the second half, I think we'd be better. They shot a lot of free throws, man. We got a lot of our really key guys in foul trouble.
Obviously, you guys going for all those shots. Not all of them are falling. What do you need to do?
We just got to keep shooting the ball. It's going to go in, but we got to stop fouling. We got to play clean defense. We look forward to the second half. Thanks, guys.
Good luck. There's some excitement for you there, Father TJ Dolce. He's excited.
From out of Kingwood, yeah, St. Martha.
Father TJ, man, that's
Father TJ has been.
He's got the hope. He's got the hope of this, you know.
And of course, he's always been involved in this game. He's been here been participating for years.
All right, so Patrick and I are going to take a little break, and we've got some interviews lined up for you during this halftime, and Wyatt will be leading the interviews. Tim will be assisting here for a few minutes, and I don't know who's coming first, but let us get out of the way here.
It's all right. We got Deacon Matthew right beside you here. I'm going to be talking to him next.
And while we shift microphones around here, I want to remind you that you're listening to AM 1430 KSHJ Houston, part of the Guadalupe Radio Network. And the reason we are here today is to promote vocations to the priesthood, to the religious life, and to show that we are all total human beings. Everyone that has a vocation is all of us have vocations, whether it's to the priesthood, to the married life, to the consecrated religious life, or to be a single person for God.
It's such an important message, Tim, that we're out here talking about vocations. And joining us now, this is Wyatt Goolsby, by the way, the Executive Director of KSHJ. We thank you for joining us for our coverage of the Priests versus Seminarians annual basketball game. This one today from Strake Jesuit Competition Gym. I'm joined by Deacon Matthew Krulewski. Deacon Matthew, you are going to be ordained pretty soon, coming up in June. Is that right?
Yes, June 3rd. I'm really excited.
Absolutely. Tell me why it's so important for the community, Catholics from all over the Archdiocese, to come here and support priests and seminarians.
Well, a lot of people don't even know that the seminary exists. And so this part of it is to get the word out. You know, priests don't come from nowhere. They receive formation and they receive a lot of preparation before they even come out into the parishes. And so it's a great opportunity for people to meet priests from all over the Archdiocese and the seminarians who are being formed. It's just a really great opportunity for that.
And it seems as though they really are a community here. Beforehand, we had Bishop Italo Oro come out and talk to both the priests and the seminarians. The seminarians say Pledge of Allegiance. It seems like we have some real camaraderie here. How important do you think that?
It's good to know that throughout the Archdiocese there's a lot of support, especially for priests and seminarians. And we're all, everybody's here together. You can see all the people that are around here, and we're all really happy to be Catholic. Mm-hmm. Right, we're all really happy that we believe in Jesus Christ, and we're also really happy to have fun, and to kind of show off our Catholicity, not only in church, but also in the everyday things that we do in life. And so that just means a lot to me. It means a lot to all the priests that are here, to see other people here supporting them. There's lots of people from different parishes that have come out. There's even a group from the parish that I'm assigned to. They're all sitting together. They're all having a lot of fun. And they're all getting to see that the whole diocese is in on this. And we all support priests, and we all support seminarians in formation, and we're all praying for them too.
Well, I got to ask you, Deacon Matthew, while you're here, while we're talking about vocations, tell me about your vocation. How did you decide that you wanted to go into the seminary?
The short story is that I first got the idea when I went to go visit the seminary. I was an altar server growing up, and they invited the altar servers to go visit the seminary. And I just saw how beautiful the campus was, and I got to learn a little bit about the life of seminarians. And the Sarah Club was doing this thing at the time where they were giving out these shirts with I don't know if you remember the bumper stickers. My t-shirt said, "Yes, you will combat evil. No, you don't get to wear a cape." And I was in 5th grade at the time, and I know something about the heroism of the priest. That kind of was the first sign from God calling me, and it helped me to pay attention to all the many different signs in the priests that I knew, in the Mass, and all of my prayer. And to start paying attention and to listen to the Lord calling me. And I found that I just really fit in,
Absolutely. When we talk about, one last question, Deacon Matthew, when we talk about vocations, because obviously we're talking about vocations for priesthood and religious life with this particular basketball game, but there's a wider view of vocations, right? God calls us all to some form of vocation.
Yes. And so, a lot of the people here are hopefully living out faithfully the vocation to married life. There's a few religious that are running around here, and there's a lot of people who are dedicated to service as well. And, God calls each of us, as we all know, to different states in life to fulfill different missions in the church. And He supplies what is needed for the church so that we can, go forward in faith, and ultimately for the salvation of souls, right? That's why we're all here, so that all may be one in God, and we may be brought to heaven to live with Him forever and be saved from our sins. I mean, that I think that's the great message of vocations. Vocations help us to live that out.
Amen, Deacon Matthew Królewski. We thank you so much for talking with us here at halftime of the Priest vs. Seminarians basketball game. Again, big day coming up for you, June the 3rd, for your ordination.
Yes, we're really excited.
Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Okay, fantastic. Well, again, you are listening to KSHJ. This is 1430 AM, where we are broadcasting for the Guadalupe Radio Network, the Priest vs. Seminarians basketball game. We're here at the Strake Jesuit Competition Gym, and we're at halftime here with the Seminarians up 29, the Martyrs 19. That's the Martyrs is the team name for the Priests as well. Tim, why don't you introduce our next...
Hi there. Welcome to AM 1430. Could you say your name for the crowd?
I'm Theodore Burkhofer. I'm a first-year theologian at St. Mary's Seminary.
First-year theologian?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And what made you want to study theology and go into this?
So I actually studied theology before entering seminary in college. It was what I did my undergraduate in. At the time, I thought I might just want to be a theology professor or teach at a high school. I went to St. Thomas and had an excellent experience at St. Thomas High School and some really great teachers. But anyways, slowly through the daily Mass and through just daily Eucharistic adoration and a prayer life with God, I began to ask that question that basically everyone has to ask, what does God want from me? And eventually that led me to apply to seminary after a couple of years of discernment.
What would be your advice to anyone who's trying to discern their vocation? I think discernment is hard for any of us, whether we're religious, non-religious, considering, vocation.
I would say silence and honesty in prayer. You need to give God a lot of time to speak. You need to give God the chance to work and show you His love, right? All the vocations that we get, or that everyone has, everyone's vocation, is ultimately flows from that love that God has for us. So once you hear that, you'll start to hear kind of the specifics of what He wants to do in your life.
And
so
I'd like to ask about your shirt.
Yes.
You've got Regina Clary on there, not
Yes.
Regina Chaley.
Yeah, so Regina Clary is actually, she's the Our Lady under the title Queen of the Clergy. she's the patroness of our seminary, St. Mary's Seminary. It's a French, originally it's I believe a 18th century or 19th century French devotion. Mary really is the queen, the mother of all priests, and every priest needs a devotion to her, and so they foster that at St. Mary's Seminary.
Wonderful. So have you found that your own devotion to Mary has increased there?
Certainly. It's indispensable to get through the long years and the hard times, but it's also great when she's there with you, when we can rejoice at an event like this, where you really see she is the mother of everyone here, and you can see an ascendant church. I love coming to the priest versus seminarian basketball game because, the median age is maybe 12 tonight, maybe 8.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's funny how you're talking about Mary and, of course, motherhood, and at the same time we have all these kids here, so much family representation.
Yeah.
And that's really what the church is.
Well, before halftime is over, I want to see if we can get a few words in with Father Tom. So thank you very much for joining us.
Sounds good. Thank you for having me on.
Okay. You're welcome back anytime. Hey, Father Tom, come on over. Slide over to mic number 3. You're going to be taught. Father Tom Ponzini is the pastor of Prince of Peace Catholic Church in Northwest Houston. And last year, Father Tom was one of the ones that presented or retired the jersey of Father Ryan Stallways, who has led such a short but bright life here as a priest.
Father Tom, thanks for being with us. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
How exciting is this just to see all the families, by the way, you and I are talking, as so many kids are running around here.
I tell you what, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see how many kids and just how many excited families are here. And,
And it's an event that promotes vocations, and I think there might be sort of misconception that people only think about priests huddled up in a church or seminary somewhere, but it's really amazing how many families are drawn to something like this.
Yes. I think it's beautiful that the families are able to see priests outside of a Roman collar and just enjoying things that people outside the seminary or the priesthood enjoy doing.
And even better, a lot of the priests are bringing the Roman collar into the game.
Absolutely.
I love that.
A really nice, yes, it really is.
Just this union of the secular and the sacred there all together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a great idea, what they came up with this year. It was good.
It was very wonderful. Thank you very much, Father Tom. How are things going at Prince of Peace?
Things are going great. I've been there about 2.5 years, and it was actually a blessing to be here last year. Last year was my first time here at the pre-seminarian game. It was special because it was dedicated to Father Ryan Stallways, who had been at Prince of Peace. And so very special for our parish family, but also just remembering him. And coming back this year, seeing for their warm-up jerseys that they have the Stallways and his number, either as a seminarian or his number as a priest. They're all wearing them. So that's really beautiful.
His number as a priest, number 30. It was
absolutely
beautiful.
And
yes.
his witness lives on.
Absolutely. It really does. Actually, right after the game last year, we named or renamed our community center the Father Ryan Stallways Community Center.
So beautiful. It's so beautiful. It looks like the game is about to begin. So, Father Tom, thank you very much for coming
Thanks
over
for having me, and may the best Catholic team win.
Oh, yes.
Amen to that.
Let's bring our basketball experts back on.
Amen.
Patrick
Thank
Kinnick
you.
and David Magallanes, the sports guys for AM 1430. This is KSHJ Houston, part of the Guadalupe Radio Network.
Appreciate Father Tom's there talking to us a little bit about the vocations, which is what this all really is about. We're preempting your regular programming here tonight to talk about something that's so important to the Archdiocese, which is promoting vocations to the priesthood or religious life. And so that's why we're broadcasting the basketball game here from the Strake Jesuit competition gym here. We've had a packed house. You probably noticed as we've been talking, interviewing people about important issues for the church, that the crowd has been very energized here tonight in the Priest versus Seminarians basketball game. And so I'm welcoming back some of my colleagues here back to the radio. And David, we're getting close. David, looks like we're getting close to start of second half here. The Seminarians lead 29-19. And I was just talking about, David, about how energetic this crowd is.
They are.
It's a little bit different than last year when it was such a low-scoring game, and well, it's still a low-scoring game, but people sort of got disengaged a little bit.
No, I
but
know.
I feel like that has not happened tonight. Tonight, we have kids that have been running around during the halftime.
I know I saw that. Patrick and I were wondering if we could even make it across the court, but
Loads of kids.
Everybody is off, so now the game is starting, Patrick.
Well, it's a 10-point game, and the Priests are only 3 points away from their total from last year, so that's looking good.
Okay.
But they trail, and a steal on the first possession as Henry has it for the Priests. Good pass down low, tried to hit his teammate. Let's see, Murphy, Father Murphy, who had gotten into early foul trouble. He didn't play a whole lot in the first half because of all those fouls, and Father Dolce came over at the end of the half saying, we got to stop fouling. And that inbound pass was tipped out of bounds off the Seminarians, and Priests will have it again. Father Dolce. Oh, my goodness. Did you see that?
That looked like some leaping going on
Well,
there.
Father Murphy went in, and he got hip checked by somebody, and somebody's going to the penalty box.
Wrong sport.
Yeah.
Sport. I know.
And there's a pass inbound. Henry has it for the Priests. Murphy to the basket. Throws up about a 10-foot floater. No good. Murphy's on the floor again as he tripped up on a pass attempt. And, boy, I tell you what, he's coming in with a lot of intensity here.
Father Murphy has that intense look on his face, like I am here to play ball.
That's exactly right. Tried to get his team back in a ball game. Shot attempt no good. Long, and the rebound down to Vo. And Vo, who I believe is the leading scorer of the ball game, or at least tied for it. I think he's got 6 with a few others. McNaughton, what a drive!
Nice move.
Oh my goodness!
Nice
to
move.
the basket and a layup. He has 6 now, and it's all of a sudden it's a 12-point game. Do the Priests have something to answer this? Their deficit continues to grow.
Let's see what's in the tank.
Fans are chanting, trying to get the Priests back into this game.
Here's this is Father Joseph White. Henry, Dolce, Moses drives. He likes to drive, not afraid to penetrate. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to the Priests, and Chad Henry puts another one home. He has 6 points in the ball game.
Father Chad Henry really likes that shot.
With the left hand.
Left-hander, the southpaw. Here's Vo from the left side. Short on the shot. Henry with the rebound. Left-hander. Go to the middle of the lane now. To the basket. Almost put it in, but his shot was deflected, I guess, or at least altered.
Father Chad Henry staying aggressive. He was trying to get the steal there. We couldn't get it.
McNaughton has it for the Seminarians. Henry, Wesley Henry, back to McNaughton. Right side.
He wants to shoot it. Oh.
Here's a shot attempt. Up and in. McNaughton again. And we are very clear that he's played some basketball. He is looking good out there. Nice pass to Father Murphy, who's short on the shot. It's a 12-point lead for the Seminarians. Wesley, Henry to McNaughton. I thought he was going to be on fire after that shot. And the rebound attempt was made by the Priests. The ball was thrown out of bounds, unfortunately, for the red uniformed Priests.
Father T.J. Dolce looking a little disappointed there that he missed that pass.
Yeah, I know.
He plays with a lot of enthusiasm.
The guys they don't have the opportunity to practice as much, so, you can attribute it to that.
Well, here are the Seminarians with that 12-point lead. They've been in control since midway through the second quarter. Snodgrass in the lane. He puts it home.
Nice shot.
They're starting to show dominance here with a 14-point lead. Shot attempt blocked. Prohoda says, get that out of here. Here's a shot attempt from three-point land, no good. And the Seminarians out there with it. 35-21. Prohoda for 3. Oh, it rolled around and out. That would have been a big bucket for the Seminarians. Priest trying to hang on here and make this a game. Meyer. Chad Henry, right side, back to Meyer. Swinging around. Dolce has it. Chad Henry did everything he could to make that catch. Meyer to the right baseline. No good. Dolce has it. Looked like there was a little contact. No foul. He missed a shot. And the Seminarians come out of there with it. This game is looking eerily like last year's ending. Here's a rebound by Vo. No good. But Snodgrass with the rebound, and it's a 16-point game.
Well, it's going back to right where you were talking about, Patrick, earlier about how, just so many missed opportunities, unfortunately, for the Priests.
And not only that, but they're looking tired.
They came out energetic, and now here in the third quarter, starting to huff and puff a little bit.
Yep, they need some kind of a spark here. Long pass cross court. Nice little tip pass to Henry, who tried to drive, and he got fouled. Maybe they'll do something from the free throw line. They've got quite a few fouls against the Seminarians here in the first part of the second half. Showing 3. I thought they had more than that. Dolce will inbound it for the Priests, who trail by 16. Father Preston comes into the ball game. He was my prediction for the MVP, and he's quite a ways away from that distinction in this game so far. As the Seminarians make a steal, here's Henry to the basket. A little dipsy-do, and he lays it in, and this is turning into a rout if it doesn't settle down here pretty quick. Wesley Henry now has 9. He's had a great game so far. Meyer for the Priests. They're looking for something here. Down by 18. They were down by 10 at half. Moses to the lane. Right side, no good. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Penetration, that's one thing he's not afraid to do. He's made many moves to the basket tonight.
He's not afraid to do it, but they've got to be able to score and take some opportunities from both.
Right, not when your name is David, Michael, and Moses.
Yeah.
You're not afraid.
Yeah, you better not be.
With that many saint names, you can't be.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Well, you guys were talking about how the score here is eerily similar. Last year's final score was 37-22. Right now, 39-21.
Yeah.
And that's only in the third quarter.
But in the third quarter, right.
It's going to be a higher scoring game, but I don't think. Looks like the results are shaping up. It's shaping up to be a very similar result. Here's his second free throw for Moses. He got 1 out of 2 there. And it breaks a little bit of the streak that the Seminarians were on.
All right, now I see some full court press.
Being screened by the referee. Here's McNaughton out of there. 3-on-1. And the pass went to Ariana. Vo ends up with it, penetrates, and he's fouled. And I don't know who the foul was on. Number 2, maybe. Would it be Joseph White?
Number 2.
Vo remaining aggressive down underneath the basket.
First foul for this quarter. We'll keep track of that.
Yeah,
one.
for the Priests. They fouling less this half than they did in the first half. Here's a ball tipped away by Chad Henry.
Let's see. Give it to the smallest guy to throw it in, Patrick.
Yeah, well, they kind of laughed about that little tip play there. Here's a pass inbounded. Snodgrass had it. Now it's shot up. No good. Snodgrass with the rebound. Gets it back out to McNaughton. Good fake. Another good fake. And he puts it in. Whoa, my goodness.
Crowd favorite.
Whoa, Nelly, as
what was that?
Keith Jackson would say. And there's a foul on Ariana.
Brian McNaughton sort of emerging as the leader here, I think.
I believe you're right.
I think so.
He's
got the early lead.
He might have that trophy in hand.
Yes,
coming up here.
Not just in points, but in being able to be the floor commander.
His assists and his defense, everything. He's done it all.
I don't think he played last year, right?
I don't think he did. No, I don't remember him.
No.
I think I would remember him.
You would think we would remember that one, right?
Oh, yes. Most definitely.
Are you saying there's recruiting going on?
Yeah, I don't know. Moses thought about a 3. Nicholas Ramirez for 3, short.
David, I wouldn't have a problem recruiting 3.
That's right.
Now the Priests are trying to put a little pressure in the backcourt. They trail by 19 as the Seminarians have come out here in the second half with some authority. Down low. Shot attempt. Up, no good. Rebound comes down to the Seminarians, but there's a foul. Let's see, that shot was by Sharknada. Our man Sharknada. got in the ball game with a shot.
Oh, yeah, our favorite nickname for today.
Stivers?
Yes. Stivers, yes.
William Stivers got his first shot attempt, but
Sharknado
missed his shot.
Sharknado.
He's out
That's
of
one
the
of my
game
favorite
now.
nicknames for any of these players, Sharknado.
And the reason why he has that nickname is because wasn't he on Shark Week or something? What did it say in the little notes? Wasn't there something?
We'll
in
have
there?
Wyatt check into that. Do some
Here's
research.
Nicholas Ramirez for three. Short. Fought for the rebound. Chad Henry come down with it. He puts it in.
Nice shot.
Chad Henry has 8 points in the ball game off of a rebound. And the Priests have more points tonight than they did last year. But the Seminarians do too. Here's a three-point attempt, no good. Ramirez has it for the Priests. Up the floor, Chad Henry chases it down. Back to Ramirez. Thought about a three. Henry, Meyer, now White for three. Oh my goodness. Father White had it go around and out. Off the front rim. Thought he might have it. McNaughton, did he charge? Yes. Let's see. Yep, they call the charge as Father Joseph White had good position. McNaughton going well to the basket. We have a timeout by the Seminarians, who lead by 17, 41-24, with 3:23 to play here in the third quarter.
And you are listening to AM 1430 KSHJ Houston, part of the Guadalupe Radio Network. Wyatt, you were doing some research. What did you find out about Sharknado?
You know, I think my best quote, favorite quote from this program was when it comes to Sharknado's description. William Sharknado Stivers, number 45, out of Diocese of Austin, 6'5". He says might make a cameo in Shark Week 2023. Might.
Oh, so he was not in Shark Week.
It does not confirm that.
But gosh, I thought I read that.
The program does get a bit confusing because Sharknado decided not to put his weight in pounds, but 100 kilograms is what it is. Fun facts here. I think these seminarians try to have fun when they give them their description for these programs.
Oh, yeah.
I saw one of them. I don't know where it is. Maybe somebody could see it. The seminarians, or somebody said they were 6'1" or something when standing on a chair. I'm trying to see who
was that Naughton?
That is.
It might have been. Well, let's see. Yeah, that was Naughton. It was Brian McNaughton.
It has to be him, right?
Yeah, he said, I'm 6'1" when I'm standing on a chair, and he's probably about 5'5" out there.
Yeah.
I don't know how tall he is, but he's not. I bet he's 5'5".
I also like how McNaughton at the very bottom lists his favorite psalms. He lists a bunch of numbers and then says, and the rest of them.
It's hard to have a favorite.
Oh,
White
no.
with a nice pass down low, mishandled by Meyer, but the Priests come out of there with it though. Chad Henry, Moses, thought about a shot, passed it back out to White. Chad Henry from the elbow, puts it home. He has 10. He's in double figures. 41-26 as the Priests try to show a little bit of grit here. Oh, a travel as Ariana took it to the lane and then slid that back foot.
I think our crowd is just so anxious to get the, for the Priests to do a rally, get a rally going.
If it happens, it's gonna get loud in here.
It's gonna erupt.
Here's White.
There you go.
Meyer swinging around to Chad Henry. Back to Meyer. Moses likes to drive to that right side. He's cut off this time. White. Chad Henry. Oh, he's going to shoot a three, but there was a foul before the shot attempt. As White went to the free throw line area. And he was fouled. He'll go to the line for two.
This is really confusing because I see
For a bonus.
8 fouls on the Seminarians, 0 on the Martyrs.
Well, I think
is that right?
Well, I think they have one at least, don't they?
I don't know.
Could have swore they had one.
I mean, role reversal here. I don't know what happened.
Well, 1-1 coming for Father Joseph White.
No.
Whoa, let's see.
They're switching.
How do they not? If they have 8 fouls, maybe there's a different rule on the bonus situation. I don't know. Chad Henry has it. Dolce, he likes the three-pointer. It's up, no good. He had good.
So close.
He had a lot on it, but ball was stolen away by Ramirez. White for three, got it! Big bucket. Father Joseph White And the crowd has come alive here. 41-29. They were down by 18 just moments ago, David.
Wow. The crowd is into this. That's so exciting. We have a big fan club behind us. But Wyatt, what a great scene right now.
Going crazy after that shot by Father Joseph White out of St. John Vianney here in Houston.
I love Father Ramirez. Father not afraid to shoot Ramirez. That's why I think we should be.
Ramirez has stayed aggressive this whole.
We should. That's his new nickname. He's not afraid to shoot. But Father Chad Henry is carrying the team right now in this third quarter. Patrick.
Yeah, he has 6 points here in the quarter and 10 total. Yeah, Chad Henry has had a good game, and I've seen him play well.
Yes,
in a lot of these
previously.
games.
Yes, I know. It's great to see this, and crowd is cheering. Crowd is into this, Wyatt. I'm glad to see this.
And it's a fun place being here in the Strake Jesuit competition gym, where you get some of that ambiance right here in the middle of the crowd.
Wow, we get people standing now cheering for the favorite priest. So a quick rundown on who's in. Father TJ, Father Chad, Father David, Michael Moses, that's one person. And then Father, who else is in? Father Michael, and Ramirez, Father Ramirez.
Here's the inbounds as Prahota has it for the Seminarians. I noticed he checked back in, or I don't know if he was in at the time.
No, he was not, yeah.
So bring him, the big guy, back in. Here's Henry, Prahota, way out in half-court area. Back to Wesley Henry. Almost got it tipped away. It was tipped away. Here's Chad Henry. He's going to the basket, lays it up. He's fouled on the play. I think he's going to go for 2 free throws. Nice job by Chad Henry taking it to the basket.
Father Chad Henry trying to lead back the team.
Slowly but surely, guys.
But surely.
Well, he'll go to the line for 2. If he makes these, it'll be back to that 10-point lead that it was at halftime. He got a little talking to somebody there. Hey, he's talking to Wesley Henry. Are they related?
We need to find out, Wyatt.
The way they're talking to each other, I'm telling you, it's looks like they're on the driveway or something. Here's a second free throw. It's nothing but the net. And Chad Henry has 12 points in the ball game.
Father Chad Henry doing a lot of
Now
smiling.
it's a foul in the backcourt. It's on. It might have been on Moses there.
Yes, it was.
David Michael Moses.
I'm going to be looking in the crowd to see if there's a mom wearing 2 jerseys that say Henry on it. So I'll be looking for that.
Yeah. 10-point game, 41-31. It was an 18-point lead not too long ago for the Seminarians. Here's McNaughton. He dribbles to the free throw line and back out to Wesley Henry. He's at the elbow to the lane. He drives it all the way to the basket, and it's a foul on Dolce, who is looking for.
He's pleading his case.
My hands were straight up, he says.
But from this angle, no, not so much, Father TJ.
I think it was a pretty good call, yeah. The Henrys are dominating the scoring here. Chad with the priest, he has 12. And Wesley for the Seminarians, let's see, he has 9. His first free throw is no good.
Do they look alike, maybe?
Well, I'm trying to see, you know, it's...
A little bit.
I was looking at Father David Michael Moses. Here's a free throw, no good. Tipped out of there, and here's Father White. Oh, boy, He's got an expression on his face. He's going. Here's a pass out to Ramirez. Got it for 3! Wow. Father Nicholas Ramirez, and it's down to a 7-point game. In the backcourt, all the way up to Snodgrass. Good pass to Vo and a layup. Whoa, nice answer by the Seminarians. Holy mackerel. Nicholas Ramirez
back into it.
has 3 threes now here in the ball game as Vo adds to his total. Here's Moses to the basket, a little contact, and maybe a little bit errant on the shot there. McNaughton for the Seminarians trying to settle things down. They're up by 9. Priest had it down to 7. Pressure by Moses. And Wesley Henry takes it further, and he's fouled by David Michael Moses. Now, I was going to say, David Michael Moses with that headband on, I don't know why, but he looks a little bit like a young Bruce Springsteen. Am I way off on that, or kind of got that look.
I can see that. I can see
He
that.
definitely has looked like he might be attending a concert.
Yeah, right. Well, I understand he does play guitar, right? He's a musician, I think, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
He's got a lot going for him.
Yeah, Wyatt's got something he can announce here
Here's
shortly.
a shot for Prahota. No
Oh.
good. Rebound. Snodgrass had it, lost it, and Prahota got it back. The size of the Seminarians is a really difficult task for the priests. Long pass to Snodgrass, and all he could do was to make an effort there on the foul, and that was Father White. Not much he could do. He just went for the ball.
Wow.
Little contact. Both guys went down.
A little?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was like a receiver and a defender, I guess.
That was a good football drill.
Yeah.
You mentioned Father David Michael Moses before, kind of looking like a little bit like he might be leading the concert. He will be coming up at the concert for life, actually, in July 20th.
Well, that's a good one. Where is that concert?
That is going to be at the Bayou Music Center.
Man, I'd like to go to that. Here's a good pass to Prahota.
Wow.
Henry with a beautiful pass. Prahota makes a shot. Long three-point attempt at the buzzer, no good. And it ends up being an 11-point lead for the Seminarians as we end the third quarter at a 45-34 score. It's getting pretty entertaining, though. We'll see if the Priests can continue the comeback.
And you are listening to AM 1430 KSHJ Houston, part of the Guadalupe Radio Network. We hope you are enjoying this broadcast. It's been a great game, and this one, we got one more quarter left. Priests have come back, made it exciting now, and now we look forward to another 10 minutes of basketball. And now it's do or die. It's do or die for the Priests. It's time that it's time for them to get back into the game. This will be the time to do it now. So I think there's a chance. There's a chance.
Well, it didn't look good there when it was an 18-point lead, but they brought it down to 7. At one point.
They sure did, and the good part is, like we mentioned before, this is at least a much higher scoring affair than last year.
Yeah.
When the final score last year was only 37-22.
Yeah.
We've at least got it up from there, right? I mean, it's still a relatively low scoring event.
In other words, it looks like a basketball game
yeah,
this
it's starting
year.
to look a little more like a basketball game. And
It is.
And a
It
competitive
is.
one. We also want to mention, of course, HoustonVocations.com. This event is about promoting vocations in the Archdiocese of Galveston-Houston. And so we're happy to be able to bring that to you here on KSHJ, Guadalupe Radio Network.
And if you are listening, you can check out the live stream at archgh.org/live. And here in a couple of minutes, I know that we will be playing our we would have been playing our rosary here shortly, but
we're talking about a different kind of prayer here, which is promoting the vocations.
Yeah, if you want to
priesthood and religious life,
pray for the priest to put in some shots for this quarter. So please stay tuned in, and hope you enjoy the game.
Father White with a long three to start the quarter. Rebound came down to Wesley Henry, and then Father Preston
made sure he didn't get too far down the court.
He just got him to the floor there on a little body contact.
You know, Father Preston played football at Angelo State.
He did.
Yes.
You can tell. He's got a body that says I played sports.
Oh, I thought you meant. Never mind. So anyway,
here's Henry. Good penetration. Prahota has it. Down to Vo. He's in the lane. He got caught in the lane, and he got it back out to McNaughton. McNaughton not afraid to drive it all the way to the basket, left-handed, and he lays it in. Boy, I tell you, Brian McNaughton. He has 12. Chad Henry for 3, a little long. Rebound comes down to Vo, and now the Seminarians have settled things down. They got that 13-point lead back as the Priest made a good run. Prahota with a great cut to the basket, and he's fouled, looks like by Moses. David Michael Moses giving up quite a bit of size there.
It looked at first like the Seminarians were going to go for another fast break, but McNaughton again slowing down his team, trying to remember we still got more than 9 minutes to play in this fourth quarter.
Yes.
He, like you said earlier, he's like a floor general, directing the traffic, so to speak. And Prahota to the free throw line. Unless he misses the first one. Thought it was going to roll in.
So you're saying there's still a chance?
I think there's still a chance.
There's still a chance.
But it's.
And I'm not going to draw attention, guys, to the fact that I had predicted a 13-point win by the Seminarians. for
Did
this
he?
game
Yes,
before we
he did.
began.
I think I wrote that
And
down.
right now they're up by 13 points. I'm not going
And-
to mention that.
Well, I'll mention the fact that there's still 9 minutes to play in the
Of
game.
course.
Yes. Yeah,
Here's
so-
Henry with the ball for the Seminarians. And there he is again, directing traffic. McNaughton got it down to Prohoda, and the ball was tipped away, but Vo comes down with it. That ball was tipped on his pass, and it came right to the table and knocked. Well, good thing there was a little screen here in front of us, or a little rail. Otherwise, I might be able to catch that one, and I would have been able to touch the ball.
We still have the trophy around somewhere.
It's still here.
Okay, good. Okay, all right. We're in charge of that.
We know what you're-
Patrick.
we
We're
know
in
what-
charge, Patrick.
Yeah,
That's the
we'll-
most important thing, guys. We can't ruin this trophy.
It's being protected.
All right, good.
Here's Henry, cut off on the left baseline, back out to McNaughton. They're taking their time as they should.
Yes.
No reason to rush. Vo, and there's some contact.
Oh,
They're gonna call
wow.
an offensive foul as Father White and the Seminarian Vo had a little contact there. And I'll tell you who has intensity is Father Joseph White. He
Shows on his face.
Here's Father
Oh.
Preston from three-point land. He sure could have used that one. It
He's
was
been close.
Yeah, that one was a little short, I think. And McNaughton to Snodgrass, right side, look down low, and he's got a cutter. It's Vo. Nice pass to Henry.
Wow.
Boy, I'll tell you, they work well together.
Good basketball
Vo with the assist.
play right there.
What a beautiful pass, and Henry is able to put it home. And he now has.
Oh! Father TJ with the three.
I was looking down on my sheet, and Father Dolce pops a three.
You can't do that with Father TJ.
No, you
when he gets
can't.
the ball, he's shooting.
He's got 2 threes in the ball game. 12-point game, still time left, but it's going to take a little bit of a run from the priests.
A few stops and a few buckets, right?
McNaughton, who's hard to stop when he starts the penetration. There he goes again in the lane. Dishes it off to Snodgrass, who puts it home from about 10 feet out on the right side. Boy.
I think he's played before.
Yes, he
Nice
has.
shot.
You can tell he's played also. All of these guys, a lot of these guys have.
Oh.
Here's Father Preston in and out on a three. He just
Gosh.
can't buy one. You can sense a little frustration. Here's McNaughton with a beautiful catch. And he went down hard out of bounds. He's limping. Hope he's okay as he runs up the floor. And they're going to call a timeout as McNaughton came down, landed funny. He's looking a little bit better now that he's run down the floor. Nice round of applause for him. I didn't even know how he got his hands on that.
He looked
ball.
like a slot receiver.
Jeez.
Going for the
Yeah.
touchdown pass.
Yeah.
Wow.
He got it, able to get it back in bounds, but it was to the priest, who trailed by 14.
There you
Dolce
go.
for three. Off the backboard and in.
I heard him say it. I heard him say backboard.
I don't think he called backboard on that one. But I'll tell you what, it still counts
It
as
still
three.
counts.
And it's an 11-point game.
All right.
51 to 40.
You're saying there's still a chance.
Well, there's always a chance. They got to get some stops, a couple of big shots. Here's a pass, Ariana. Snodgrass left side. He's way out in the three-point area. Doesn't look like he wants to shoot a three-pointer.
No.
Henry now with the ball. Wesley Henry gets a pick. He goes all the way baseline. And there's going to be a charge. Great job by Joseph White. Well, a great job of getting position on the penetration from Henry, and it was a good call.
Did I pick Father White as the defensive MVP?
I think so.
Is
Yeah,
there such a thing?
You gave
There's
him a lot
something
of
like
credit
that.
for
There's
the
such
ball
a thing
game.
like that? I think so.
Oh, he's limping now.
He's limping a little bit.
He's going to tough it out. He's going to tough
He's
it
going
out.
to try to. Here's Father Preston. Thought about a three. Faked it. Put it back up. Oh, again in and out. He's had tough luck.
What is wrong with that?
Boy,
Oh,
he's
gosh.
had tough luck on his three-pointers.
Oh, they needed that one too.
That might have brought some enthusiasm from the crowd.
Oh, yes.
Wesley Henry being guarded by Father Preston. Again, taking their time. McNaughton is out of the game right now. Their normal field general. Left side. Ariana penetrates. Shot attempt. Up. No good. Rebound comes down to Dolce. Here's Father White. Chad Henry. Right side. Short on the shot. Rebound down to Father Murphy, who got it blocked. Now Chad Henry has it. 5.5 to play in the game. Down by 11 are the priests. White. Father Preston. Father Murphy. Back to Father Preston. Swing it to Dolce. Father Preston drives. Nice pass. Father Murphy faking, and he's going to draw a foul. He'll go to the free throw line.
Wow.
It's either on Perhoda or Snodgrass.
Good basketball move right there.
Yes, good ball movement by the priest there to give the opportunity for Father Murphy here.
Wanted to mention real quick, number 30 for the Seminarians is in for the into the game. First time, I think, Bill Waters.
Here's the free throw. Whoa, it rolls out for Father Murphy. Every point matters, obviously, but especially when you're down, you really want to get everything you can get. Here's his second free throw. That's off to the left also, and Perhoda with authority makes that rebound. He's got it in the backcourt now. Perhoda, the biggest guy on the floor. Ariana. Number 3 wearing a headband also. He penetrates, and the ball was deflected out of bounds off the priest as we get under 5 to play. And they're going to have to get something going fairly quickly here.
Yes.
Because they're going to be fighting time now. Looks like, let's see, what do we got, a timeout here? Timeout by the priest, I think.
I think so.
As Ricky Hernandez brings the team over, along with Coach Mouton from St. Thomas More.
Yes, St. Thomas More. I've known him for quite a while playing basketball.
Yes,
My
sir.
team against his team.
Well, we are the same way. We play them too. So, St. Thomas More.
I do want to mention the Seminarians basketball coach, Coach Dunbar. He's been coaching there, I think, the last 3 years. So they have been on this winning streak, maybe attributed to his coaching. So Coach Dunbar is coaching the Seminarians team. Any new research on your part, Wyatt? Anything you can, any new information you can give to the audience, our listening audience? Thank you for listening to this broadcast.
Right now, by the way, Larry Dunbar, again, the head coach, talking it out. He's been talking the entire time to his team. He's stayed intense. So there may be something there, David, by the way, that Coach Dunbar, maybe one of the reasons why the Seminarians have stayed so aggressive and won the last 3 games, possibly tonight's.
Yeah, he does a great job of substituting and bringing in fresh players and, riding the guys that are making the shots, leaving them in. So he does a good job with that. I like that.
Well, you can't argue wins. He's got 3 in a row, and he's going for 4. Maybe he'll get a raise after this year.
We'll see. We'll ask him and see how that's going.
Well, 4 minutes and 58 seconds to play, and the Seminarians up by 11. It's been quite an eventful game, very competitive. The Seminarians have led pretty much since the middle of the second quarter. Priests are trying to hang in there and make a comeback. McNaughton is back in the ball game. Good to see that.
Looking good.
Wesley Henry, who's had a great game. To McNaughton, being guarded by Chad Henry. He's still out there. They're taking their time. They're, as you mentioned, the coaching. I think this is a strategy they're using here. Little weave out top.
Hadn't seen that in a while.
Henry being double teamed now. Here's Ariana for the Seminarians, guarded closely by Joseph White. Oh. Here's McNaughton. Looked like he got fouled. No call. Puts it up. Oh, from behind. Father Murphy made the block, but he got him on the head also.
Seminarians.
I don't think he can do that.
No, I don't, that's not in the rule book.
But the Seminarians doing exactly what they want to do strategically here. They wanted to hold the ball, waste a little bit of time, and then take it, and now they drew the foul. And I think, in my opinion, their MVP for this game, Brian McNaughton, back at the free throw line.
Well, they ran off about 40 seconds in that little sequence.
Wow, he missed.
His first free throw is no good. He had made 2 out of 4. So now he's 2 out of 5.
You had mentioned it's nice to see him back in the ball game. He was stretching after he hurt his leg a little bit earlier before he came back in.
Here's his second free throw, and that's good. And he's 3 for 6 from the line. Every time he's 1 for 2 so far. His 52-40 game. Father Preston's got to make one of these. In and out again. My goodness.
Wow.
I don't know how you can be so close so often.
Wow.
4 minutes to play now, and a 12-point lead for the Seminarians. They led by 10 at half. They've got it up to 18 at one point. It's down to 7, and now it's sitting at 12. weave again. Looked like he just stole it from his own teammate there. I mean, Wesley Henry looked like it wasn't even a pass. He just took it away from his teammate. And he got fouled as he tried to dribble down the lane area. And it'll be Seminarians' ball.
Yeah, the fouls are mounting up now on the Martyrs side.
Well, they can't afford to. They got to be aggressive.
Yeah, yep.
And here comes David Michael Moses back into the ball game. Seminarians are small right now. Their biggest guy is Dolce, and everybody else seems to be more of a guard-type player.
Yes.
Here's Prahota. Wesley Henry. McNaughton. He's been a tough guy to handle for the Priests. Nice pass to Prahota, but it was deflected, and Prahota ended up coming out of there with it, and he was fouled as Father Preston got a little close, and he forced him out of bounds.
Yeah, that's surprising to move Luke Prahota that much.
Yeah. The only way you can do that is if he's off balance a little bit, and I think he was a little off balance. But here's Wesley Henry with the inbound to McNaughton. Number 2, doing some dribbling out there. Now he penetrates to the right side, off to Snodgrass. Ariana. Oh, and his pass is into the backcourt as a little bit errant. And Wesley Henry has to go get it, and it's an over and back call.
A little bit of defensive pressure there by the Priests, trying
to
kind of get them off balance, get them out of their rhythm of just passing the ball.
Checks in for Ariana for the Seminarians, and here's Father White. Moses swinging around to Father Preston. Moses, Father White, Father Dolce, and the Seminarians are on the three-point shooting. Here's Father Preston. He's going to be short on that one. Father Dolce with a rebound. Back out to White. Moses penetrates to the lane. He looked like he was fouled, but no call. And now he tries to get the ball back, but the Seminarians have it in control.
Less than 3 minutes.
And Bo with another.
Father, let's see, Seminarian Prahota. That was a little strange-looking play.
Yeah.
He got called for a travel, and he didn't have control of the ball, and looked like a good call, though.
All right, Father, not afraid to shoot. Ramirez is back in, so let's see what he does.
Nicholas Ramirez has 3 threes. Here's his three-point attempt, no good. It's not a surprise he put it up there. Rebound comes down to White. Three-pointer, short on it. Tipped by Henry, and then come out of there by Wesley Henry of the Seminarians. Drives to the basket to Vo. What a pass, and another beautiful shot by Vo.
Man, that's a good play.
They really make good moves under the basket.
They really play well together. Here's a penetration. Moses for 3. That's his first long shot of the night. He likes to penetrate.
Yeah.
And that time he was short on a three-pointer, and this game is looking really good for the Seminarians, but Chad Henry makes a steal there. Nicholas Ramirez, 2 minutes to play in a ball game. Priest down by 14. Moses.
Somebody's got to shoot.
White. Off the bracket on a three-pointer. No good. Moses comes out with a rebound to Dolce, whose pass was intercepted by Wesley Henry.
Right, going to Father Henry.
Yep. But sneaking in there was Wesley Henry, and a timeout by Coach Dunbar with a 14-point lead.
Interesting timeout.
I think he just wants to give his team a breather there.
Or perhaps get somebody else in the game too. But 14-point lead for the Seminarians. It's looking like there's going to be a 4-game winning streak for the Seminarians. What do you think,
I
David?
think so. It's looking that way. I wonder if Coach Dunbar's bringing in his other players that haven't played that much. Maybe John Clark. Wyatt, your favorite?
We're hoping to see John Clark. He's got his beard going. We're hoping to see him again.
Yeah. So maybe some of the other guys will get a chance to play. The Priests look like they're bringing in their other guys to come in.
And, you know, the Priests have their 2 of their brothers who are not really brothers. I would say brothers from another mother. They have Father Christopher Meyer and Father Victor Perez in. A lot of Catholics here in the Houston area confuse those 2 priests. You
really?
put them side by side.
And
they look like they could be brothers. But in fact, no relation. But it's great to see them both on the floor at the same time.
It is. It is good to see that.
Seminarians with the 14-point lead will inbound the ball. And that Burrow inbounded the ball, and there was a travel call on the Seminarians. Jacob Ramirez is in the game also for the Seminarians.
Let's see who's going to shoot.
Parker. Jacob Ramirez for 3. Short. Father Parker with a rebound, and he bounded it off of one of the Seminarians. Nice play. As he bounced it off of Kapovic. Parker inbounding it. And Christopher Meyer missed the shot. Ramirez with a rebound. Minute and a half to play. Meyer for 3. No good. Just not getting it to go again. And it's a tie-up situation in the backcourt as Burrow had the ball and he got
sandwiched.
He got sandwiched, and then there was a tie-up situation, and it's going to the Seminarians. He'll pass it in. Burrow. Oh, a shot attempt.
Wait a minute.
At the wrong basket.
Wait a minute. What happened?
Looking like
Kapovic.
Seminarians looking a little confused.
Look at Coach Dunbar. Coach Dunbar.
At the wrong basket. I've seen that before, but
oh wow!
Not
now
quite at this
Dunbar
level,
is
though.
calling for his bench. Coach Dunbar not wasting any time.
Okay, I think that's the first in this series that we have seen, Patrick.
I haven't seen it in this series. I've seen it in my
middle school
level.
Course, of course.
Here's Ramirez with the ball. They don't have a whole lot of time now.
Somebody's got to shoot.
Parker thought about it. Was
Oh,
pressured.
nice
Here's a
move.
nice move to the free throw line area. No shot, no basket. Parker has it back again, puts it up, and no good, but he's fouled. Father Robert Parker, David Parker, I'm sorry. He has a lot of aggression. He's not afraid to go after it.
All right, so Patrick, can you look at your stat sheet, give us 3 names that may be are MVP worthy?
Well,
we got a minute left.
Yeah,
no pressure.
No pressure. Here's the first free throw attempt. It's no good. My 3 people that I would look at would be McNaughton. Would be one. I think Vo would be another. And maybe Wesley Henry. Those 3 seem to have played. Here's a second free throw attempt. Good by David Parker Jr.
Maybe Father Chad Henry on the priest side.
Perhaps. Steal by the priest.
Oh, good play.
And if you were talking about the priest side, yes, Chad Henry would be definitely on that list. I was just looking at the Seminarians because they have the big lead here.
Yeah.
Here's Christopher Meyer trying to gain possession. 3-pointer. It's no good, but I think he was fouled on it. Had he made that.
The crowd laughing and Father Christopher Meyer laughing as well. Trying to get the crowd back into this. And he's laughing at the free throw line.
He went to the line earlier in the game for 3 free throws and missed all of them. Let's hope he makes them here.
Well, it hasn't stopped him from being aggressive.
Here's his free throw attempt. Oh, it's off the front rim. He's keeping a positive attitude, though. Look at the bench down there. They're all rooting for him.
The crowd knows we got less than a minute to go.
The whole bench of the priests are rooting for him to put one in. It's, oh my goodness, short on the second free throw. Come on. Come on, Christopher.
All right, his last
Get it in there. Everybody's rooting for him here. Get in there on the third attempt. No good. Rebound comes down to, what do we have? I think they're calling a lane violation.
What? What?
Give him one more chance, right?
All right, one more.
And the crowd is into it.
No
Come
pressure.
on, Christopher Meyer. It's in there. Yes, he's got it. Hey!
And the crowd erupts.
Holy mackerel. It's a 12-point game, and the ball goes out of bounds off the Seminarians. 56.9 seconds to play in the ball game.
Christopher Meyer remaining one of the most animated players.
Here's the three-point. Nope, I thought it was going to be a three-point attempt. No. Father Victor in the lane. Puts it in. It's a 10-point game. Father Victor with his first basket of the night. Here's Seminarians down the court. Little contact and a travel call.
Travel.
42 seconds to play, and it's a 10-point game.
You're saying there's a chance.
Well, who knows? Jacob Ramirez lets the ball roll.
Nice basketball move. I love that.
Here's a shot attempt. Father Victor for 3. Got it! Oh my goodness! It's a 7-point game. Oh
Father Victor
my!
Perez with the
Father
shot.
Victor with a 3. Here's a pass stolen away. Father Clint, he's fouled. What
Tackled.
is going on out here?
It's tackled.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
All of a sudden, this game is within 7 points.
It's a 7-point game with 27.7 seconds to play.
Can we
and
go
Father Clint is at the free throw line.
Can we go ahead and make our choice for MVP real quick?
Are we going to do it right now?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. On air.
I'm still.
Meyer for MVP.
Meyer. Yes.
Meyer has been for
Here's
sure.
Father Clint. These would be huge if he made them. Here's the free throw off the front rim. Oh.
I think
Let's get one out of
I think
two
Patrick
here.
picks Christopher Meyer. I'm still going to go with McNaughton for the whole game.
Me too. I'm going with McNaughton. What about you, Patrick?
I agree with you all. I agree with both of you. McNaughton had a great game. Not only scoring, he just did a great job all around. Here's the free throw off the rim. Rebound down to Father Parker. Here's the free three-pointer. No good. That would have been huge. Here's a tie-up situation. I think it's going to go to the Priests as Father Meyer shot a three-pointer from the right side. It's a 7-point game. Could we see an impossible finish here?
I don't know. I'm surprised there's no timeout.
Timeout. You just called it there,
Okay,
David.
all right, okay.
Priests are calling a timeout. It's 54-47, 21 seconds to play, and the crowd is just hoping that there could be some more magic here.
And you're listening to AM 1430 KSHJ Houston.
We've had a fun night so far, haven't we, David?
We have part of the Guadalupe Radio Network. We really hope you're enjoying this broadcast. It's been a lot of fun for our team here, and for everybody that's put this on, HoustonVocations.com. Great job, Strake Jesuit College Preparatory School. Wyatt, your school, great job today.
Right, absolutely.
Great
They've
job
done a great
today.
job of hosting us here at the Strake Jesuit competition, Jim. Where you're hearing the crowd right behind us, even with our
right.
mics.
They're
trying to drown
chanting,
us out, but you're
"Let's
hearing
go
them.
Martyrs," which is the Priests. They're rooting for a big basket here.
And who knows at this point? If they throw up another couple of threes.
So you're saying there's a chance. Okay.
David, I'm liking this running gag here.
Meyer is going to pass it inbound.
Let's see what they
Ramirez.
drew up. Let's see what they drew up.
Meyer for three. Short.
Oh, gosh.
Rebound comes down to, I don't know.
Father Clint.
Father Clint tried to get it, and
Marlon got it.
down the floor they come. Whoa. Looked like there was a foul there, but no call. Schnitzler was the guy who got knocked down there, and he's wondering, where's the call for me? I think the Seminarians have it wrapped up here with 4 seconds, and the ball and a 7-point lead. Pass down low. Yeah, they're going to get the shot off. Nope, I don't think so. There's the buzzer.
There's the buzzer.
And the game is over. Great job by both teams. Seminarians with their 4th straight win in the series.
Wow.
But it's a very entertaining ball game tonight.
And the crowd on their feet.
Great
clapping,
job.
standing for their priests and the Seminarians.
Standing room.
The crowd
Ovation.
loved the way the game ended.
And both sides going right to work, shaking each other's hand. Some real sportsmanship there. Some hugs.
And we did decide on the MVP, hey?
Yes, we did, and I think Tim is working on getting the information to the right people so that McNaughton can come by and maybe say a few words. Or maybe Tim can just rush out there and tackle McNaughton.
We need to talk to McNaughton.
Yes.
We have to talk to him. What I want to say about that is basketball is not just for the big guy, because look at, he's the shortest guy out there, and he just played a heck of a ball game.
A lot of really great players for the Seminarians this game, especially. Also want to give a shout out to Anbo, who had a great game as well.
Absolutely. That's 2 years in a row he's had a real good ball game. And now they're shaking hands, and
now you're listening, and you have been listening to AM 1430 KSHJ Catholic Radio, part of the Guadalupe Radio Network. We are ending the radio broadcast of this and sending you back to our regularly scheduled program. So God bless, and I hope you enjoyed this basketball game. So now we'll be talking on the live stream. Father McNeely's presenting the trophy to McNaughton. McNaughton, how did he know? How did he know he was going to be the MVP?
So we just got to get McNaughton over here.
Seminarians cheering here as they line up for a picture.
Of
after
course.
this game.
Yeah, everybody's going to take a picture.
They've got a good reason to be all smiles.
If we can get Sean's attention, we can get him to come over here, and he can take the trophy to McNaughton, or maybe we can get him as well on the air real quick.
In the meantime, Father Richard McNeely on the floor. He's director of vocations for the Archdiocese of Galveston-Houston, getting both of the teams, the seminarians and the priests, to now line up for one group photo. Again, we talked about the importance of sportsmanship here in this game. As again, all smiles here after an aggressive game by both sides.
It was a great game. It was.
Try to get somebody's attention over here.
It looks like
Here he comes, Brian McNaughton.
Brian McNaughton.
You are the MVP of this ball game. Congratulations. Tell us about how the game went for you.
Hey, we're all doing this. We want to follow Jesus. That's why we're out here. This game, we couldn't be out here without the support of everybody here. So thank you for your prayers. Thank you for supporting us. We all on the Seminarians team, we want to be on that Martyrs team someday. So please pray for my brothers here, pray for the priests, and thank you for your love. Thank you for your support.
How long will it be before you will be on that Martyrs team?
For me, I'm a first theologian, so 4 more years.
4 more years.
Yep. Where are you from? From Austin, Texas. All right. All right.
So,
so many. Thank you.
Oh, what did you say? I'm sorry. Shout out. You could give him a chance to shout something out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you to my family that came here today from Austin to watch. Thank you so much to my bishop that has sent me here to this place, my vocation director, and thank you to all those back home in my diocese that are praying, that are supporting us. It's such a gift to be here. Such a gift.
Brian, how's your leg? Is it feeling okay? You got
Yes.
hurt a little bit earlier.
I ate a banana on the sideline. Let's have lots of potassium. I'm supercharged now. It's back to normal.
Glad
Okay, well, hold on.
We stretch it out.
Now you've played basketball before.
I played in high school. 3 years in high school.
Yeah, we could tell by your ball handling skills and your faking and your ability to finish the basketball. So that was great.
You.
Good job. And this is your MVP trophy.
Brian, would you mind holding this up for us? We'll
your
hold the
name
mic.
will go on there.
Hold this up for the crowd here.
And there's the MVP right there. Brian McNaughton.
Brian McNaughton.
Thank you, Brian.
Congratulations.
Congrats, man.
Now, what does he do? He just
he'll go over there and celebrate with the crowd.
What does he have to?
He takes it.
You take it with you.
Take it with you. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
sir.
Good
Appreciate
job. Good job. So that was Brian McNaughton from Austin, Texas. What do you know? What do you know?
Giving credit to his teammates and, of course, the glory to God.
Yeah, I love that.
Yep.
I love that. That's a good sports story, Wyatt.
Absolutely.
Good sports
Something to keep in mind.
Exactly.
And someone who will be following, too.
Yeah.
His seminary as he eventually will be ordained. And who knows, maybe one day Brian McNaughton will be a priest in your parish.
Exactly.
Which is
that's how it works.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
Yeah, he'll be showing you how to make layups and make good passes, along with
and hearing your sins
and the Eucharist, and all that other stuff too. Yep.
All right, we need to send him to a Catholic school so that way he can,
absolutely
he'll be the priest and the coach.
That's right. Definitely.
So it's been a great time hanging out with you guys.
Well, it's always a great time.
And we knew it was going to be fun. We knew this one was going to be.
All right, let's check the predictions. All right, two seminarians.
Two seminarians. You, David.
All right, Tim. Tim, who did you have? The priest.
Tim, had you made a call?
I thought the priest would do it.
So Wyatt and I I think we can share even the point differential as well.
Right, because
it was kind of in the middle.
That's right. I think I called for some of the larger lead. I called for a 13-point lead. Not quite that far.
But
it was only a 7
right,
point
and
game.
I was looking for a close game.
Right.
And then we didn't get the MVP right.
No, nobody did.
Nobody.
We did not predict the MVP. No one had thought that Brian McNaughton would come right in here and take charge.
He did a great job. Yep. That's why he's carrying that big ball around. The big ball trophy.
So I'll ask Tim. Tim, how much longer do we need to be talking and with our live stream audience?
I love this live stream audience here. The fact that we can do this. And if you want, you can catch the replay of this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's going to be archived on any of our GRN social media. I assume that it's going to continue to exist at archgh.org, but I can't guarantee that. But I do know that you can come back and watch it, share it with your friends, and just go to GRN Online on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter.
And if you have a friend that works at ESPN, send it over there as well.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, we will gladly share.
We also want to give credit tonight, of course, to the team here at Strake Jesuit has been helping us out, Dan Pep, and all the folks who have been operating the cameras.
That was really great.
Yes.
Such a great feature to add for a basketball game like this. So great job for the team here. Great job. Great job. I know you're patting yourself on the back, Wyatt, so, it's your
you
goal.
know what? I was a little bit happy that my prediction came out pretty close to being correct.
Exactly. Patrick, what do you think?
What predictions are we talking about again? What are you talking about?
Who won the game?
I don't recall any predictions. I've forgotten about that. I think that's when the guy with the pizza walked by. I think that's what
distracted you.
It distracted
There
you.
was a guy earlier who was eating a lot of pizza. That is true.
I do think that one of the big takeaways is that if you want your son to have a great basketball career, you can still send him to seminary.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Didn't even realize.
And what a great cause that would be, right? You could perform in front of, well, I shouldn't say perform, but
She played.
You could be in front of a big crowd every week, right? Depending on what parish you go to.
Well, guys, we laugh about it, but there is some truth to that, right? The idea of our seminarians getting right out here and doing the things with us, right here among the people.
Yes.
They play basketball, they're not isolated necessarily from the community.
Most definitely, and same with the priests. Priests are.
I think it has built some camaraderie here.
Yep.
On both sides.
Just a bunch of guys like the rest of us.
Absolutely.
Well, rest of us guys, at least.
Is there an after party? Do I need to know about?
Yeah, right.
It's almost.
I thought you were in charge of that, Tim.
It's almost looking right now like that the gym floor of Strake Jesuit is looking almost like a church bazaar. We have families, people of different ages. So I think the after party is right in front of us.
There
Tim.
we go. Well,
It is.
let's go enjoy it.
Sounds good to me.
You want to wrap us up, David?
Yeah, so for this live stream audience, we want to thank you for joining us tonight. It's been awesome to share this evening with you. It's an honor for us, for Patrick and Wyatt, myself, David Magianis, Tim Mott, producing the show and being a part of this great event. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope that you really liked what you saw. And we hope to do this again next year, right?
Oh, I'm in. As long as you'll have me, I love it. This is awesome.
Just make sure to check in a little quicker about when the next game will be.
Oh yeah. Well, you can always contact me too.
St. Cecilia's. That's right. That's right. Wyatt, thank you for joining the team.
It's been a lot of fun, David. I'm so glad to be able to join you guys here in our little area we broadcast.
It's an honor and a blessing for on Catholic Radio. We're able to do this. Tim, do you want to sign us off?
You guys are great. You did a wonderful job, and me as a non-sports guy, I was actually able to really follow the game thanks to your wonderful guidance. So this is AM 1430, and again, thank you to Archdiocese of Galveston-Houston. We're going to sign off now and send you back to your regularly scheduled programming.